So, Fatman.
So, Sleazy.
Holy shit. We're going to do another Watchalong?
We are going to do another Watchalong. And for people who normally listen to us, you're normally near Atlantic City. I'm normally near Rochester. But my hand is now caressing your leg.
Considering this is a video podcast, or not a video podcast this time around, why did you need to actually do that?
I do what I want. Ooh. Just to let everyone know that we're actually in the same room together for a podcast.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I like that. Especially when you're going to remind me of probably one of the worst runs I've ever seen of the WWE Championship.
Well, you're not going to see the run. You're going to see the spoiler from...
Oh, no. The top of the run. Okay? Be very clear here.
So we are going to do a watch-along to another show that we've been to, which was Armageddon 2008. I got my notes. You got nothing, which is...
Of course.
Which is the way it goes.
I don't have to watch the product, right?
No, not with watch-alongs. I watch the product.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
So everyone fire up the cock or WWE Network if you're listening internationally.
Or if you're really freaky, WWE Network on, what is it, Cox? What is the one in Canada?
Bell.
Or
Rogers.
Is it Rogers?
It's Bell or Rogers.
I can't remember. But
the one of two options you have in Canada.
Yeah, the actual
cable
provider, you fucks.
Yeah, so just simple thing if you're watching.
Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan's a dick. So simple thing, it's season 9, episode 1 of Armageddon on the WWE Network on Peacock, or just type in Armageddon 2009 or 2008. You know, season 9 is the last Armageddon.
What? Fucking Peacock. I know we'll talk about it as we get in there, but I really want to talk about how shitty Peacock is when it comes to getting some of the older episodes.
Yes,
God damn it.
We'll get
some
to
of the
it.
other shows.
All right, so fire it up. We're ready. We're all at zeros. There is an intro, quote unquote. Do not skip that. But we are ready to go here. So fire up. So hit play, and when I say play, so 3, 2, 1, play. Did it work? It did work.
For once, it worked.
Sweet.
So what I'm going to do
is turn the volume down.
Turn the volume down. So we don't get copyright struck on a podcast. Whatever. Fuck you. I just don't want to deal with the legal department of WWE this time around.
This time around. Maybe next time.
Next time, who knows? It's funny you take a look at the intro here and how many people that they were really truly featuring at this point are no longer with the company and specifically are in AEW. It really reeks of WCW.
No.
If you look at 87, a pay-per-view in 87, and then look at a WCW pay-per-view in 96.
Oh, I see what you mean. AEW reeks of WCW.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is another shot across the bow at AEW. You know, the one that really does truly...
We're the best wrestle.
Yeah, well, you know.
Allegedly. Yeah, it says skip intro. Do not skip the intro. Yay, Armageddon. Awesome.
Okay, let's start with the set. How fucking wonderful is that set?
I miss sets. I was just going to mention that. I miss sets so much. Yes, I know it's way cheaper to just do the LED boards and everything, but I just miss sets.
You can do a lot with the LED boards, but the reality is there's something special with them. And we're going to see that. Spoiler, we're taping this over WrestleMania week, WrestleMania 40 week. But
live from Buffalo. Live 16 years ago from Buffalo.
It's funny because they zoom into the upper deck, which is about where we were. I think we were a little higher, weren't they?
We were in the upper deck. So basically, when you see the ring on the hard cam, top right posts were kind of in the upper deck over in that area. Yes.
Holy shit! ECW champion Matt Hardy.
Yes.
So obviously I don't go into these watch-alongs knowing anything. I don't remember much of anything other than the obvious. we referred to it at the beginning of Jeff Hardy winning and whatnot, but I don't remember any of the card. I don't remember any of this. God damn, Todd Grisham. Holy shit.
Thank God you're listening to us, guys, because Todd Grisham is absolutely awful on a commentary.
Ass. He's absolutely ass. My mom loves Edge. That's a great sign. Let's talk a little bit about the singles runs. So technically speaking, and I'm going to be very technical about this, both brothers at the same time, well, within 4 hours of each other, were world champions. And I use the term loosely with ECW champion. Why did they feel like it was a big deal to have the ECW champion in such high regard at this point?
They're trying to make the brand bigger.
But did they?
I said they're trying to.
But did they?
No, not at all.
I think putting it on guys like Matt Hardy, while is cool and everything, did not do enough to bring it up to a point. Ironically enough, the last ECW champion probably would have been a good contender to bring it up to some sort of relevance, but then they killed the entire brand.
Who was the last ECW champion?
Ezekiel Jackson.
Yep.
I do actually remember that he lost it, or he won it from Christian.
Yes.
Which is why I thought you think I was going to go down that road. But no.
So Matt Hardy is the ECW champion. He's facing Vladimir Kozlov in a non-title match.
Why?
So you know who's winning this one.
Vladdy Poo.
So this match goes 9 minutes and 2 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave this a 1.25 stars.
Oh, this already feels like a snooze fest.
I do not know why. I think when we get to the second match, that should have opened. We should probably have flip-flopped the two. But when we get to the main event, I know why this opened the show. But
what?
You'll see.
Spoiler?
But I don't know. Like I just think they could have flip-flopped it and still had an effective, quote, spot in the main event.
It's stupid to do non-title matches in general on pay-per-views. Yes. There should never be a time where you're like, yes, I'm the champion. Yes, you're a valiant challenger, but no, you don't want the title. And Matt's a babyface at this point. Spoiler, obviously. But
they explained why on commentary, and it's the dumbest reason ever. They said, it's a non-title match because Vladimir Kozlov had never had a match in ECW. Okay.
Question. Didn't Kane win the ECW title without working in ECW?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
Earlier that year.
Yeah. I'm like, that doesn't make sense at all.
Again, they tried. They failed to make it make sense.
Such high quality commentary as Matt Stryker. Okay.
We'll get to the Matt Stryker story here in a couple matches. I actually have notes. Obviously, I actually produce the show as I normally do. I actually have a segment.
You produce these fucking things.
I have a segment called Story Time. And during a match. So we will get to that in a minute. But I like Matt Stryker on commentary. Jonathan Grisham.
Jonathan Grisham? No, Todd Grisham.
Todd Grisham. Sorry. I put Jonathan Grisham in my notes earlier and I erased it. I put Todd.
They're brothers, right?
They look alike to me.
They look alike to me.
So, yeah, not all white people look alike. So that's weird. Anyway.
Wait, what? One looks like an octopus.
Oh yeah. Well, don't be discriminating towards octopuses. Octopussies.
Damn it! I was gonna go that route.
Octopi?
It's octopi officially, but octopussy just makes me feel like Bond.
What a fireman's carry into an arm bar.
This is the third arm bar, by the way, while we're talking. Yeah.
I just want to see a Saskatchewan nipple lock. Oh, he's going for it.
So when they did the promo for this match, you could see that Vladimir had gotten his eye injured.
Yes, it's red.
Yeah. Do we know what that happened?
I think he got scratched in a match or something.
The,
His cornea got scratched or something during
Yeah.
a match. It's a little bit like you saw the promo of it. It was like completely red. They'll do a close up at the end of the match. It's a little bit better here, but not. Still looks pretty gnarly.
yeah. See now. Wow, the continuing of the arm work here.
And guess it. And I'll give you a quote or give you a guess on if it comes into the finish.
Probably not. It's
Well,
garbage.
sleep. This is the first time I'm gonna say this on the podcast. You're right.
Yeah. Well, that's like saying if the sky is blue.
Not here, son. It's a cloudy day here in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
So
where did we go from here? I mean, obviously, Mr. Kozlov won here.
yes, it went nowhere. I think Matt loses the ECW championship to Jack Swagger, and then they're trying to make Kozlov the threat, but then he ends up being with a comedy team with Santino Marella. So I mean, they were still trying with Kozlov at this point.
I think in the right circumstances, he would have been the right opponents, I would say.
Well, the month before at Survivor Series, it was supposed to be like this triple threat match between, I think, Kozlov, Jeff Hardy, and Triple H, and then they just had a one-on-one match between Triple H and Kozlov, which was god-awful. And then they turned it back into a triple threat match where he's here, and Edge comes back and wins the title. But, yeah. And a couple months ago, not in 2008 time, but in 2024 time, he's on TNA.
Yeah, because he's legit friends with Santino Marella.
Yeah. So he's still working. Matt Hardy's
What is his name in TNA? Oleg Prudis?
something like that.
Yeah. It's Kozlov. It'll always be
Yeah.
Yeah, and the problem is that whenever you hear a Russian name in professional wrestling, they have to have, communist, stickers on their back, and you're waiting for fucking Iron Sheik to show up to put them over as a fellow, compatriot and whatnot. But the reality is that Kozlov and who's another one? What's his name?
Suck my crotch.
That too.
Nikolai Volkov?
No. Oh, Rocky Romero's partner for years in the Forever Hooligans. I can't remember his name.
Alex.
Is it?
Well, it's Alex Coughlin. It's not Alex Coughlin, though.
No. Was it Alex Kozlov? Maybe it was Alex Kozlov. I actually don't remember now. He unfortunately retired because he had a neck injury, but the two of them were freaking amazing. But that was
Alex Kozlov.
Wow. Okay. He's one of the few guys that kind of embraced the Russian, but was not at the same time. Whereas Vladimir here, was a big burly guy with white tights.
Yeah, I think they were trying to get away from that whole thing.
The problem is you can't get away with it whenever his name gets spoken. So either lean into it or change his name.
Right. The funny thing is, like this, I give this match 1 star. I said it was a terrible match. Todd Grisham was absolutely awful on commentary. Kozlov sucked and wasn't ready for the spot he was in, which is true because he debuted only a few months earlier. They're trying with him. But the crowd was cheering for most of the match. So at least the crowd was hot. But
Well, they're hot for Matt.
thank you. I appreciate that.
You're Fat Man. That's Matt.
Who?
That's Matt on the TV.
I'm confused. I'm on TV?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
Now I am. Haha.
Actually legit. So we'll probably touch a little bit on this. Obviously, Fatman and I were here with a couple of friends. This was 2008, and
Story time.
I don't know.
We'll get to it. Story time.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hated the arena. I still do.
I've hated the arena. Never been back since.
Actually, I don't think I have been back to Key Bank.
It got renovated after this. I went back there for the NCAA tournament, first round games. So,
Okay, that makes sense, though. I mean, that's...
apparently they're getting a new roof on it this year because the owner of the Sabres, all like, who owns the arena, I think, was all like, "Hey, you know, we're missed the playoffs for 10,000 years. You know what we're gonna do for you fans? Get a new roof."
Sure, why not, right?
Yep.
You're too busy
I
losing
think
to
this
the
is it.
Bruins all the
This
time.
is it. 1, 2, 3. Hooray! You know what my favorite part of the match was?
When it was over?
Correct.
Yeah, me too. What the fuck was that? I didn't even realize that the match itself was over.
Right.
Like, I didn't even remember his finish.
It was pretty much a choke slam that he goes down to the mat with you.
So it's a choke slam.
It's a choke slam.
It's a big show slam.
Or basically it's a titty grab and he just lifts you up and then smashes you down.
Oh no, what's wrong with Matt? He's being beaten by a Russian. That was terrible, by the way.
Terrible.
First thoughts, yeah, I agree with you. 1 star is terrible. Short, at least. I guess that's a pro in this.
9 minutes. This match went 9 minutes too long at 9 minutes and 2 seconds.
Yeah. It was a way to get Vladdy over after losing to Triple H, I guess. But squashing Matt Hardy, who is the ECW champion at the time, isn't doing
Does
him any
wonders
favors
for the brand.
Yeah, it doesn't do any favors to Matt or the championship. He got beaten by a second-tier guy on another show. Like, fuck you.
Yes, I.
Yeah, it's still kind of fucked, but not nearly as bad as it was in the promos. This had no business being on the card at all, but if you were going to do it, it certainly shouldn't have opened. Vicky Guerrero and Chavo.
I think that's edgy, racist fuck.
Oh, no, that's Adam Copeland.
I don't know who that is. Who's that?
He's a gentleman that worked in professional wrestling for like 25 years. He
Who'd he ever beat?
Portrayed the character Edge on WWE TV. But
So, right here.
Okay.
Is he the TNT champion?
Yes, he is currently the TNT champion. And faced Matt Cardona on a rando fucking episode of Collision last week.
That'll put butts in seats.
It did.
Because it wasn't advertised he was going to be there. So.
Hashtag huge pop.
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday, actually. About what ECW and or not ECW, AEW can do to quote get more likes, and we've had this discussion plenty of times. Not more likes, more viewers. And you go, they don't need to, and I wholeheartedly disagree. We're not going to go down that road.
Right.
But advertising Matt Cardona is a mistake, or not advertising him is a mistake.
Oh, without question, it's a mistake.
I just don't. Just gonna have him show up randomly to lose to Adam Copeland, and then that's it. Like, I build that up, dude. That should have been on Dynasty. Like,
I would agree with that because that, like, yeah, he's not a part of their roster, so it's kind of awkward to do something like that. But a 1 month build of Matt Cardona fucking
and they have
him
history.
Over, yeah, and it's obvious history too. It's not. Matt openly talks about it online. Obviously, after the match, he was talking about how he was part of the major players, blah 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 blah, or not major players, but
the Familia.
It was before.
He was an edgehead.
He was the Edgeheads, and
I think JR and Taz only do one match on commentary.
Because most of the show's Raw, or just because
There's I think, hold on. There's 1 Raw, 2 Raw,
Who do you think attacked Jeff Hardy in the hotel before Survivor Series?
3 Raw. There's technically only 1 SmackDown match on here.
And they were the SmackDown commentator team, just to be clear.
So that's why they got them doing it. I'm going to say it was Christian.
I'm pretty sure it was Chavo Jr.
Okay.
No, Chavo Classic.
Chavo Classic.
Chavo Classic.
Hornswoggle just randomly walks up.
Well, he's horny. That's what he does. And Fit Finley. God, a man that absolutely desperately needs his flowers.
What's your thoughts on Eve?
She's good to look at. I mean,
there you go.
And I hate kind of objectifying her, but she really didn't bring much to the product.
I think everyone remembers her for the Matt Cardona, the Zack Ryder, John Cena, King thing.
Yes, which, by the way, he's going to get his comeuppance. He's facing Blue Kane this week.
But it's not regular Kane.
But it's Blue Kane, which is superpowered Kane.
No, red's better.
No.
So basicve he's
Have you ever had blue Takis? Then you don't know what you're talking about.
No, I do not want to die from diarrhea. I've had blue razzmatazz where, I almost died from diarrhea. Made your diarrhea blue. Basically, Finley's in a match with somebody in a stip match. He's pretty much telling Horny to not come down because it's dangerous for him.
Okay.
Layla.
Because Layla's out there.
Not this match, you idiot.
Oh. Well, I didn't know.
He's not from Winnipeg, you idiot.
Well, fuck.
Okay, here we go. Marry, fuck, kill. Eve, Lillian, Layla.
Ooh. Wow. That's a hard one, actually.
That's what she said.
Oh, Ray. I would do fuck Eve, marry Lillian, kill Layla, I guess.
As always, you are wrong.
You
got the fuck part right. You fuck Eve. You marry Layla, and you kill Lillian.
I don't know. I'm. That one's a hard one. I'm not sure. Haha. It's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
So maybe
I could probably swap around on that one, if that makes sense. Oh, is this one of those tournaments where the winner becomes the loser to John Cena?
No,
because Mysterio's in the match.
Aha!
So Kingston, Kane, Mysterio, The Miz. I didn't see the rest of them. Why were they doing this tournament?
To be the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental title.
Who cares?
Apparently, the 8 people in.
Well, now it's down to 2. I assume this is the finals.
Yes.
Because only an idiot would do a quarterfinal match on a pay-per-view. AEW. I'm talking about you, of course.
We're going to have a match. We're going to have the match. And you get a bye. The winner of this match gets a bye. That's not a bye.
Yeah, well.
Or no, it wasn't that. It was the winner of this match faces another team, and that team gets a bye.
Yeah, so you're having
one more match.
Hey, look, I know that guy.
Oh, it's Philip.
Who's Philly?
I didn't say Philly. It's Philip.
Oh, Philip.
Sir Philippe.
Mr. Brooks. Is he using... Now, I can't really hear it. Is he using this Fire Burns?
Yep.
For this? Okay. Well, he had to, Ben. He was still in ECW arena-ish area.
So, him and Kobe Kingston were the tag team champions, the world tag team champions, the night before. And they lost it to The Miz and John Morrison.
Why?
So, if you're in a singles tournament final and you're a tag champ...
Yeah.
Weren't
they all in the tournament? All 4 of them were in the tournament, weren't they?
Yes, but if you're going to, spoiler, win the tournament, do you want to be the tag champ?
Yes. Yes, very much so. I want to be a double champion.
The champ.
Yeah, I want to be the champ. How dare you not want me to be the champ? Especially when you're going against Ray.
This match goes 12 minutes and 15 seconds. Fuck, Dave Meltzer gave this 3.5 stars. I'm wrong. I was going to do time cues, but I'm not sure if we can. I'm not going to try.
I wouldn't even try. We're at the beginning of the Ray.
Yeah, they just shook hands.
Yeah.
There's your time cue.
There's your time cue. You get a good idea there.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the tournament itself? Because I do remember a bit about the tournament, but I don't remember, if you told me exactly finishes or anything like that. But my impression of the tournament up to that point was that it was pretty well done because of the talent in it, obviously.
I can't remember. This is the only match I remember.
See, I remember some of the matches, but that was back in a time where I was watching the product, hashtag. Well, it was 2008. I was
going to say, let's watch Raw tonight. We can't.
You can't.
We'll be at City Field.
Yeah. You know what we're doing on Friday night? Can't watch SmackDown either.
SmackDown, because either we're not sure. We bought tickets to the BCW show, but then we realized Supercard of Honor is still going on. So
you might want to touch on that one.
Yeah.
We actually can't get rid of that because Heavy G is coming with us.
That's true.
So we can't really go to that, but in the same breath,
do we want to go to it?
No,
because we didn't know what was going on till 5 days ago.
Yeah,
it's wait, there's a Supercard of Honor.
Here's the difference between WWE and AEW / Ring of Honor is they don't know how to promote a show. It's really, truly, this is the second time they've done this with Ring of Honor. They literally...
Final Battle.
Yeah, Final Battle they started promoting Final Battle 3 weeks before it happened. No matches on there, and it was in Trenton. I could have gone to Final Battle had I known it was going on more than 3 weeks before it happened. And I love Ring of Honor, Well, I used
Loved.
To love. Yeah. But the reality is I would love to continue supporting them if I could know that they're actually doing this. We bought the tickets to an indie event before Supercard of Honor was even announced. It's what the fuck are you guys doing here?
And the only reason we want to go is to see Mark Briscoe win his first world title. And then we both looked at each other and went, what if he loses?
Oh, God. That would be upsetting in ways that I'm not sure I could handle. I don't know. This match has been pretty decent, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a lot of back and forth, so to speak. But I think when you had... Both were faces at this point, right?
Yes.
Punk really wasn't doing anything.
Look, Punk's already holding his elbow 16 years before.
Yeah, well...
What fucking mark has elbow injuries, honestly?
You're right.
Oh, wait.
Fuck you.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Never mind.
What a piece of shit.
This one is starting to go, too, so...
Stop doing roaring elbows, then.
I do what I want.
I actually like the fact that it was two faces
Well,
at the win.
Because they're facing a heel champion,
right.
So you don't know who's going to win.
Yeah, so when you had somebody that was like an uber heel versus a face in a matchup like this, you kind of knew who was winning. So to have somebody who's super established like Rey Mysterio, and at this point he was really starting to come up there, but he was still also relatively new in CM Punk. Establishing him as the new breed.
Relatively new. He's already been a tag champ and a world champ.
Right, but in comparison to Rey Mysterio.
Right.
And let's be honest here. They're both fighting for an Intercontinental Championship, okay?
What's wrong with the Intercontinental title?
It is by WWE's most standard here, is the fourth most important title on the show.
What? Huh?
Yeah. World title, WWE title, ECW world title, and then that.
I would have put ECW title.
You have to because they call it a world title at this point.
Yeah.
It's not a great... Well, what opened the show and what's the second match?
Well, here's the thing. I'll get to it. These matches should have flopped.
Oh, 100%.
You want a hot opener. Yes, Hardy was over and got a pop, but I think this should have opened the show.
You know what they were worried about? The crowd being split.
Well, they're going to be split either way.
Yeah, but you don't do that on an opener.
No,
you don't do that on an opener. You could fuck up the entire show doing that. You know how important an opener is.
Yeah.
Do it. They were worried about it, and why risk it at that point? I know it's two, established guys like this, but face, you don't know what's going to happen on a show like that, which, if I remember correctly, they didn't do a dark match for this, did they?
Yes, they did.
Did they?
They did. I'll get to it when I get to the stats.
I don't remember that.
The stats are coming up after this match because they do pretty much a Raw segment after this match.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of this shit.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So I'll do the stats after this match.
I love that scoop slam. That was really crisp. I don't remember which, this was 14 years ago for us. So, and this is the first time I've watched it probably since. So, yeah, because even then I didn't rewatch shows that we went to. It's not that I don't like doing it. It's just it feels awkward to rewatch them for me.
So if I think it's awkward, I do it all the time. I like to torture myself. Like, go to a show and then watch it the next day. It's a little awkward. But if you watch it like a year later, it's not that awkward to me because I'm like, oh, I was there. Cool.
Okay, so he's touched the ropes already.
He touched it, but didn't grab it. And now his foot's under the rope. There we go. So the ref's like, hey, your foot's on the rope, dick.
Fucking marks. No, I think that it was a safe choice to have Matt open the show, but it would have been, obviously hindsight being 2020, this should have opened the show. But when you're looking at it on paper before the actual matches start, it's harder to really truly gauge that. So I'll give it a pass a little bit because you don't know. La Mystica.
Armbar.
La Mystica. How dare you?
Armbar.
He's going to make it. No, he's not. He tapped. You saw him tap. You saw that motherfucker tap.
Sure. And not armbar. Into armbar.
Not armbar into armbar. La Mystica.
Yeah. See, that's my great commentary. He did not armbar into an armbar.
Thank God you don't do commentary for a major promotion at all.
Huh? ...
question mark.
Huh? Oh, he just hit him with the butt.
You could be, Kevin Kelly or something.
Be better than Kevin Kelly. Because I don't go off spouting shit. Well, wait, that's a lie.
Love the art, hate the artist. That's kind of becoming more and more of a theme for me in my life, apparently. But there's not a lot of... Now, was the Intercontinental title at this point SmackDown only?
Oh, it's Raw.
Or Raw only?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't remember if the secondary titles were brand exclusive at this point.
Yes.
So what was ECW's secondary title then?
The ECW championship.
Thank you! I set you up for it. I was waiting for it.
I was taking a sip. So,
oh, God.
Like the ECW title? Like what?
The primary title was the World Tag Team Championship for ECW. When was December to December? That was...
2 years before.
2 years before? Yeah, so...
He's going to suck his dick. Oh, he didn't.
He almost did.
I was disappointed in that.
Rey Mysterio, the king of the trash bag wrestlers with his gear.
Yes.
No? Facing an indie guy who had trash bag gear when he was in the indies.
Oh, just both.
They both kicked each other in the dick, by the way.
Yes.
That was 100% kicking each other in the dick.
Nice sell job, Punk.
Right? Like, oh, ow, my knee. Oh, yeah, I guess I can't do that anymore.
I didn't notice that the first time I was watching. I was just like, oh, that's a great sell job on that one.
You learn something new every day. What the hell is Layla doing?
Just showing off the Intercontinental title.
She's 2 seconds away from sucking Regal's dick right now.
One. No, didn't happen. You lied, as always.
I said she is 2 seconds away from doing it.
Yeah. It's been
She
2
looked
seconds.
like she was 2 seconds
No,
away from it.
looked like she was 2 seconds away. He's like, you're too small. I can't help you.
I like that pin.
The
That was
reverse
really cool.
69.
Nice.
Yeah. Both these guys
Both these guys.
still with the company.
Yeah, still is relative.
yeah. Well, they're with the company now. So
It's funny. Both of them had a stint in a variation of AEW before they
Yes.
came back.
Here we go.
Ray was on All In. I don't think he actually was on AEW programming
no,
officially.
he wasn't.
But he was part of
Because
the
like
original
right
All
after
In.
All In, he resigned.
Yeah. So, and then obviously Punk, after 8 years not being in wrestling, came to AEW. Then had his dog bite.
he joed him.
Wow. He absolutely pulled that from Samoa Joe. Left wrestling, came back to AEW, and then had such a terrible time he mended bridges with WWE of all places. I just want to go back and get the
Child.
wow. I work with children.
I work with children.
I just want to go back.
Here comes his
and,
very bust raised nose.
oh Jesus! He's
And
like,
he's all like,
oh,
shit.
fuck!
He's like, you okay? Good, okay.
And he's not. So CM Punk wins. Ironically enough, Punk is the one with blood on his nose, even though it's not his blood, is it?
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Right? Only I bleed my own blood.
See?
Yeah. What a fucking... Okay, so yeah, that sucks, but also what a fucking visual. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You want to put Punk over hardcore. That's the way to do it. Have him break people's faces open. There he goes. He goes back to go, I'm so sorry, man. Holy shit.
Sorry, I'm busting your nose.
Like, legitimately goes back and goes, oh, fuck, sorry.
Oop.
Oh, God.
I gotta lean back so I can fall over.
Lean back so you can fall over.
Yep.
Lean back. Lean back.
I'm just gonna keep showing. I do like this though. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
It's a nice counter. It really is a nice counter.
And bam.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what actually happened. Did he just kick too high? Or did Ray... Oh, you know what it is? When Ray comes down, he's so short that where a normal person it would be okay to hit, Ray's too far down, so CM Punk must have tried to overcompensate and went way too high.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
I keep re-showing this.
Yeah, look at how high he goes up. Yeah. So that's what happened there. You know, and obviously this ain't Malay, guys. You know, shit happens. It's interesting to see stuff like that because it kind of pulls back the curtain a little bit of showing, you know, what that actually looks like and how that's supposed to be hit and how people sell it. So this is where you got story time now?
No, this is where I got the stats.
Oh, stats. Okay,
Yes.
let's hit me with them stats, yo.
So this is the first WWE pay-per-view without Bruce Pritchard since the '92 SummerSlam.
Wow.
there's that stat. Okay.
That's a cool stat.
Armageddon 2008.
Why was that? Because he got...
He took a gun to work and pulled on some riders.
That's a work, right?
Yes.
I was hoping you'd say, no, that's a shoot, literally.
Oh.
Because it was a... God damn. Pal.
Anyway, this event took place December 14th, 2008 from the HSBC Arena in Buffalo, New York. Attendance was 12,500. The capacity is 16,597 set up for wrestling. So it was 75% full.
Quick question there. Was it HSBC
Yes.
Arena then?
Yes.
What is it now?
KeyBank Center.
Is it still... It's called the KeyBank Center now?
I do believe it's still called KeyBank Center. Okay. Let me take a look. Because it was like First Niagara Arena and stupid shit like that.
Well, because HSBC sold stuff off and then they got acquired by somebody which then acquired them. It was weird. And then naming rights always go flying out the door.
Your naming rights flew out the door.
All right.
KeyBank Center.
It's now called the KeyBank Center? Okay.
Still called it.
Still called it. Yeah. Called it.
The buy rates for this show were
Terrible.
193,000.
Actually, not too bad.
I got television ratings for all three brands.
Oh, God.
Now, this is from pay-per-view to pay-per-view.
Okay.
So the first night after Survivor Series to the go-home show.
Okay.
So after and then the go-home. Raw average a 3.24. SmackDown average a 2.07. ECW average a 1.28.
So can you give us a representation of the alternatives of that time?
No.
You are correct, sir, because there wasn't any. There's what?
TNA.
Which they had a show, but...
It wasn't competition.
Yeah. And then Ring of Honor, which had a show, but...
Yeah. So by comparison, as you know, I do year before, year after. 2007 was on December 16th from the Mullen Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The attendance, 12,500. Same as 2008. So there's literally no change, no difference.
What was the main for that?
It was Batista versus Edge versus Taker.
Interesting.
Buy rate, 237,000. 2018 was down 19%. Television ratings, Raw was a 3.6, down 10%. SmackDown was a 2.68. This is from 2008 was down 10%. 2.68. 2008 was down 23%. ECW was a 1.15. 2008 was up 11%.
Yeah, because, main event Matt Hardy was their champion.
And then this was the last Armageddon, so the event afterwards was tables, ladders, or 2009 was tables, ladders, and chairs from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas. Attendance was 15,226. 2008 was down 18%. The buy rate was 228,000. So 2008 was also down. So the year before and the year after were higher than 2008.
What was the main for 2009's?
Well, it was a tables, ladders, chairs rebrand, so I think that had something to do with it. And it was also Jericho versus DX in a tables, ladders, chairs match.
So the point we're trying to make was Jeff Hardy's not a draw.
Or gimmick matches.
Well, the triple threat's technically a gimmick match, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah. Raw was a 3.2, which makes 2008 up 1%. That's a rounding error. They're basically the same. SmackDown was a 2, which also made 2008 up 4%, maybe another rounding error. ECW was at a 0.93. 2008 was up 38%. This is like a couple months before the ECW kill-off.
Well, yeah. Well, at that point, they had no idea what they're fucking doing with that. Obviously at this point they were, if I remember correctly, they were still doing the, was it live SmackDown at that point? No. So they're taping SmackDown and then taping ECW right afterwards.
Correct.
On the same night.
Correct. No. I think they were taping SmackDown and going live with ECW
At this point?
at this point.
Okay.
I think.
Which honestly makes it even worse because you have a live show that's still not drawing. That's crazy insane. I'm sorry.
If I remember, because I did go to a SmackDown ECW taping like around 2009 in Rochester, and I think that's what they did. I think they went, they taped SmackDown and then did a live ECW show.
Okay. I remember, when was that? When did they do?
Or they taped ECW and they taped both shows and they aired ECW live to tape later that night or something like that.
That might have been how it was when I went. Because you and I went to, funny enough, we both went to shows, different shows of SmackDown with ECW, but we were never together at that
together,
point.
no.
It was always strange where we actually don't go to many WWE shows together unless they're pay-per-views.
Right.
But then it's like, okay, this is a full-on trip. We're doing this, we're doing that, and oh yeah, we're also doing the show. When it's like these one-off things where it's like AEW was in Rochester. I went to that with Michelle. You know, the NXT shows when they did the loop in
St.
Catharines, Buffalo. Mm-hmm. No, because that was a different show. That was a different loop. We did the Rochester show, and then they did St. Catharines. Mm-hmm. But they also did a Buffalo show at the Ironworks that you didn't go to, but me and Michelle did. That was also the same night as one of the pay-per-views that NXT was doing, if I remember correctly. Because they didn't have...
any of their stars.
Really, they didn't. Like, their top stars are like Arturo Ruas and Katrina Kansas.
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
Yeah, we can open up that window, actually.
I can't reach. The dark match. John Morrison and The Miz defeated Jesse and Festus.
Luke Gallows sighting.
Yep. What are the stats? Normally I get like Gates, but I can't find any.
Here, give me a second here.
Okay. As Shawn Michaels is doing this whole, the economy's trash, I have no money, so I'm going to have JBL. I'm going to get hired by JBL to have money for my family, which still made 0 sense at all.
I still don't understand. Give me one moment, please.
Sleazy's having one moment. He has to poop. As he's pooping, I'm going to plug the Best Darn Sports Show Period 2. We go live every other Thursday night. Maybe, I don't know. And then during the football season starts for every Thursday night. See Heavy G there, who's also on this show with Chip. We talk all the sports, pretty much. Yeah, the Shawn Michaels thing just makes 0 sense to me. I'm not. It's just giving Shawn something to do. I think he was hurt at the time, so I think it's just giving him something to do. So that I think he's coming back from like tricep surgery or something. So yeah, and this basically is all like, I'm Shawn Michaels, I'm poor, I got to deal with my family, end segment. That's basically what it is. It was not a great show at all. Or a great segment at all. My bad. As Sleazy is just now coming in.
So please, God, tell me that this turned into a match.
It does.
But just on this show. God damn it.
As he's spilling drinks everywhere.
Yeah, well, a little water never hurt me.
Yeah, it does. It's you.
Yeah, well.
You know what I just realized, Sleazy? Remember the rumor you said about The Rock being hurt?
Yeah.
What's today?
What's today?
What's today?
April Fool's.
There you go.
There you go. It
There's
makes
no-
for a great April Fool's joke.
So don't believe everything you read on the internet. That's how World War
II started.
World War One.
Oh, excuse me.
God, don't believe everything Sleazy says. It's a lie. Yeah, I was basically telling the multitude of fans that it's basically this promo is Shawn Michaels, I'm poor because of the economy. I got to do whatever I got to do for my family. That's it. That's the segment. Waste of pay-per-view time. Could have done it the next night on Raw. Yeah. Awesome. Great anal cyst. So he's just sitting here. I don't know if he's dead. Oh, he's alive. Okay.
I don't know what to say about this. I mean, it's just like, really? This needed to be on the show?
Yeah, I don't know why.
There's no fucking payoff or anything on the show.
Not on this show. I mean, they have a match at the Royal Rumble, but...
Yeah, but no one cares.
That's still 6 weeks away.
Yeah. So we needed to start this here?
No, they started it, I think, a couple weeks ago on TV.
Oh, even better. Thank you.
They started a couple weeks ago, and then they decided to have a segment on Raw. Basically, Shawn Michaels going, hey, I got to do this.
I'm broke?
I'm broke. Because of the housing crash in 2008.
Yeah, because he was so, stuffed into real estate after his fucking WrestleMania 12 fucking title win.
Yeah.
Like, I'm WWF champion, so what am I going to do? Buy a bunch of houses. I hope that doesn't kill me in 2008.
Oh, housing is always a great investment.
Damn, that's terrible.
You don't like it?
Oh, God.
Oh, I like it. It's like cranberry with a spice.
Oh, so for people who can't see, because this is an audio podcast.
We like blind people. We're both blind.
How dare you? Fuck them blind people.
Hey.
Next year's montage. I'd like to apologize to all the blind people. No,
they can't press the play button to hear us anyways.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No, it's...
I'll drink it if you don't like it. I like
it's
it.
all yours.
It's like nice and frothy.
Yeah, it was at the top of the fridge. So Sparkling Ice does, like, every year they do, like, winter flavors and shit like that, so...
Yes,
I
it's spring.
Yes, I know. Well, they were trying to get rid of them. That's why. Grocery Outlet was selling, like, the 24-pack, and I was like, why not? It was, like, $10 for 24 of them. Like,
I think the apple cider one's the best.
The apple cider one is the best. This one's like the fruit punch, which tastes like Hawaiian punch, but, like, a little...
Spicy,
I guess.
Yeah, I know.
It's not bad.
And then the cranberry frost. This one's good. I like it.
I don't, but I was kind of shocker. I don't like cranberry, so it's not that much of a shock that was not going to be something I liked. But whatever.
I'm surprised you have so many UTIs. It helps,
right? If only.
Oh, he just took the mock from. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
That guy with the poster in the back really needs to get another one.
Which one?
As they pull out on the heart. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there it is. There it is. You see how ripped up it is? It's from
probably because he's probably pulling it in and out of the poster.
Wow, it was probably from '96. That photo.
Yeah, 95, 96. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's your physical confrontation, Sleazy.
That is one hell of a handshake, by the way.
That's a
brother me softly.
That's a Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
I wouldn't be so sure. Okay, whatever. You wanted to get Shawn Michaels on the show. You thought this segment would be a draw. Cool, because you could advertise it. Shawn Michaels is going to be in Buffalo. The last time Shawn Michaels was in Buffalo or anywhere in upstate New York, he lost his smile. So fuck him.
That was not in upstate New York.
It was in Syracuse.
That was in Lowell. He got beat up by Marines in Syracuse.
Oh, well, fuck. Well, the reason what... You know what? Fuck you and your pedantic bullshit. I was doing a bit, and instead of you letting me have the bit...
No, get your facts straight before you do the bit.
Fuck off. You know... When did he get beat up by Marines?
95.
When did he lose his smile?
97.
Why did he lose his smile?
Because his knee hurt.
Why is his knee hurt?
Not because of the Marines.
How do you know?
Shawn Michaels.
The Marines beat the shit out of his knee.
According to Sleazy.
Yes.
Well, I guess it's a better source of Meltzer, so.
Right?
Yeah, I totally would.
Welcome back to Eve is Armageddon.
I still would do her. Oh, look, it's Randy Orton. You do Randy Orton.
Orton needs to raise the eyes a bit.
Oh,
Hey,
my
look!
God.
Some rando fucking... Okay. Put all this together because I don't remember any of this.
So, Legacy.
Okay, I do remember that.
Don't know where Cody Rhodes is. I think he's hurt. Well, not Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry. That is Cody Rhodes. Ted DiBiase Jr. I think he's hurt.
Okay.
That's Manu. Imagine if he came along like 10 to 11 years later.
Jesus Christ.
He'd be huge.
Yeah, now is the time to fucking sign Samoans.
That's what I think is going to happen. They're going to sign Manu back, and he's going to fuck Cody Rhodes out of the main event of WrestleMania.
I thought they were going to sign, was it
Jacob.
Lance?
Jacob?
Lance, it could be Jacob too.
Tamatonga?
There's so many fucking Samoans out there.
That inbreeding out there, man. Woo!
Goddamn, pal. Put a fucking condom on, guys. Another fucking segment, by the way.
Yeah, and he can't talk worth shit. So with him, it's so weird because he can't cut a promo, but he talks eloquently. It doesn't fit the character.
Because he's not a savage? Are you trying to say that
yeah,
are savage?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So this is an amazing view of Buffalo, and I'm going to say that here in a minute. So basically, all that parking is now gone, and they have shopping centers all around it. They really re-amped up and vitalized the arena area.
And yet, no one wants to go there.
Hey, look, a bunch of losers. Ha ha!
And the Buffalo Bills.
No, they're the same, one and the same. Because they lost to the two.
Well, I thought you were talking about everybody in the audience.
That's us. Yeah, that's true.
Don't, just stomp on my fucking bits.
Always.
Right. You fuck.
Always. We're losers. I admit it. So why don't you kill me?
I did not expect a Beck reference in 2024.
You did not.
Maybe in 2008, but not 2024.
Everyone listens like, who the fuck is Beck?
Oh, I know that dude. Doesn't he do that other show?
I remember the TV show Becker?
No, I don't.
With Ted
Was
Danson?
that Ted Danson?
Yeah. He plays like a doctor or something, like a private.
Oh my God!
So he just
Yes!
So he just came.
Yes! I needed him in my life.
He's a mark for Mark. Mm-hmm. This match is a Belfast Brawl. Philly versus Mark Henry.
Well, I kind of got that from the Belfast.
How do you know it wasn't Hornswoggle?
I'm pretty sure I knew it was.
9 minutes and 38 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave this 1 star.
He's an underrating piece
He
of
is.
shit already.
He is. It was an okay match for a house show.
But it's a pay-per-view, so
It's an okay match for a house show.
Still.
Look, another match from ECW.
So, which is more important, ECW or SmackDown? Mark Henry is like, fuck them midgets.
Hey.
I don't like them small people.
Little people.
Oh, Jesus! You almost killed him.
Yeah.
So, people actually don't realize this because most people have not seen me actually wrestle. But my finish is actually the world's strongest slam. That's what I use, is the half slam. And then I use Taz's Mission, a variation of it. But no one's ever actually seen me wrestle, so it doesn't matter. It's just funny and stupid at the same time. That's why I always joke that my finish is a bottom rope 630. Because fuck Ricochet.
Your finish is a bottom rope 5.
I just get up on the bottom rope and just fall.
So this is another thing to understand. It's a Belfast brawl, but the ref's like, hey, you can't use the shillelagh.
Yeah, because it's Belfast. It ain't fucking London.
So anyway, there's Finley.
Why did we care about this? So we've got 2 ECW matches, but neither was for the ECW title. Because obviously they didn't care about the ECW title. They cared more about the Intercontinental title at this point, as we've referenced before. And also didn't give a shit enough to have this the preliminary ECW match of the 2.
No. Oh!
Ow.
Oh!
That hurt.
Oh! I forgot about that.
God damn, pal.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, that big fucker. Like,
I'm gonna fucking stiff the shit out of this man and regret it later.
So he just punches him in the face.
So, Dave Finley.
He's like, you know I'm 60, right?
You're right.
You're gonna give me early hip replacement.
Dave's one of those guys that, and I've said this multiple times. I will never say it enough. He's a man that deserves more credit than he got in wrestling as a whole. You know, probably selfishly so, because I believe he's the reason why women's wrestling was put on the map, and you know how he, you know, worked with a lot of the women in WWE to make them better wrestlers, not just better, you know, how should I put this, better eye candy.
We'll get to that later.
Oh God. You know, here's the reality. We talk about this because we're 2 straight male guys. You know, obviously women on TV, they're attractive. Duh, obviously. You don't hear that from the other side as much, mainly because the demographics for women are a lot smaller. But even when you're talking about gay men in this, you don't hear that as much. But there's a bit of that as well in wrestling as well. You know, there's people watching it for burly men wrestling in spandex. I believe it was Claudia that once told me and my mother that wrestling is just a 1/4 inch of spandex away from gay porn. And he's not wrong.
Hi, AR Fox.
Yeah, well. But the reality is there's a lot of guys that made a lot of money off of professional wrestling partially because of that demographic. One of the bigger ones was Mr. I have my world championship across my nuts. Shawn Michaels, posing for Playgirl. He doesn't obviously remember that because he didn't get Playgirl.
It's okay, Sleazy. I still love you.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Mine's signed.
How can you sign something that crumpled up together?
Don't worry about it. But yeah, the reality is that both sides at the end of the day were... I was going for a point here, but the point... Believe it or not, I actually had a point out of all this, is that professional wrestling is still about professional wrestling.
I love how he just hit him in the ass with a lid and he just looked at Tony Atlas and just kicked him.
Fuck you!
He's like, who cares you're a Hall of Famer? Fuck off.
Right? Even then he was a Hall of Famer, wasn't he?
I think so.
I think that's part of the reason why he was in the company at that point, right? Because he got inducted and then they did a run with him?
They just wanted to have like a heater for Mark Henry, which is super, super weird.
Having a heater for Mark Henry is dumb. I'm sorry.
And
the heater...
Sleazy had to get up and he literally jerked up.
I forgot that.
Oh. You forgot to clean up the jizz.
I forgot to clean up the jizz from Mark Henry.
Yep.
There's a lot more water that spilled than I thought.
It's not water, it's jizz. It's a work.
Oh, God!
It looks like jizz.
What did Sleazy and Fatman do on the commentary track for Armageddon 2008. Well, he cleaned up water.
He cleaned up jizz.
Okay, so Belfast Brawl, we've got trash cans because, of course, Belfast.
Yep.
We've got Singapore Cades because Belfast.
Yeah, you never been on the streets of Belfast and seen a Singapore cane match?
I have, but I don't actively watch them.
Then stop commentating about it.
But no shillelaghs. Shillelaghs are not allowed.
No.
I think it's funny. So we talked when the match started that, hey, Finley, put your fucking shillelagh down. What? Why? But here's the other side of that. If you wanted to make it a fair fight to start with it, let Mark get something then. Have him get
He don't need anything. He's Mark Henry. He's the world's strongest man.
Yeah, well, then it's a fair fight and let him have the shillelagh.
Yeah. One, two. He ain't got. Oh no, he didn't.
Fuck that.
Which one?
I said that.
Yeah, which one?
That broken fucking
Pronouns, pal.
trash can.
You're a broken fucking trash can. I'm complaining about being too hot right now, but yeah, we're gonna be going to City Field. I'll be freezing.
Yeah.
So
get used to it, motherfucker. Or don't get used to it.
I don't wanna.
Okay, thoughts about Mark Henry's career as a whole, because he's pretty much done.
Took him a little slow to get going. Oh,
The flying whoopsie.
He went for that. He went for that. What was that?
What's a black version of the bonsai drop?
No. Your finishing move.
The flying whoopsie?
Yeah.
That was
Look,
an earthquake.
the shillelagh.
The shillelagh. The shillelagh. Oh no! He gonna fuck the shillelagh.
That broke way too easy. It was like it was a gimmick or something.
Knowing Mark Henry, probably not. Like, there were many things when he was doing those tests of strength and shit on SmackDown. A lot of those were fucking shoots.
And he just whipped the shit out of a bamboo stick. I thought he threw it in the crowd for a second.
So it's an Excite show. Go ahead. At me in the fucking comments. I don't give a fuck.
You missed the AEW reference, but okay. Oh, look. Some guy's horny.
Yeah, but literally a Singapore Cane flew in the audience of Excite. So it's more timely reference. Or less timely reference, but more accurate reference.
Gotcha.
You can make the AEW reference of glass going in the fucking... Real glass, cry me a fucking river.
Tony Ann's like, I can't find what I need.
It's a Hall of Famer. Let him go.
Look, he's like, I don't fucking know where it is.
God damn, pal.
Oh, he's looking for Hornswoggle. That's what it is. I forgot.
Oh, yeah. Because he went under the ring, didn't
he? He just squished him with a trash can. Ow.
Yeah, I think... So, to be fair, obviously I love Mark Henry. I think he's a great human being as well as a great wrestler. He is one of those guys where he backed into a 20-year wrestling career, because what do you do out of powerlifting, really?
Right.
You know what I mean? There is nothing for you. It's a great hobby. It's a great thing to do, but there's no practical application of it once you get up to that level, past a certain point. So to have him find, a career in professional wrestling is great. He's a great showman. I will always and forever love the salmon jacket bit. Miss that.
Yep.
As I'm putting him over.
I just thought about this. Mark Henry won the world title, right, in 2011 from Randy Orton.
Yep.
In that arena. Mm-hmm. He used the shillelagh.
It's over. It's over.
It is over.
Oh, wow. It was over.
It was over.
So if he had the shillelagh to begin with, the match would have been over 8 minutes ago.
Yes.
Okay, well, nice to know.
Yep.
The match was fine. You're right on your rating. It was an okay match for a house show. It would have been a nice... It's literally what you would find at a house show on the house show circuit. So it's fine. Whatever.
Yes, I think with Mark Henry, he would always be remembered for that retirement, quote-unquote, speech.
So fucking good. I got a lot of fucking in the tank, motherfucker.
He should have won that match against Cena, though.
Without question. One of those... Okay, we talk about guys that were never world champion all the time. But guys who were never WWE champion, he's pretty far up on that list, in my opinion. He deserved it at that point. He was on a run of his life at that point. Mm-hmm. There are many times where he could have gotten the full-on ball and ran with it, as noted by the fact that he was a great world champion with the Hall of Pain thing.
Yep.
So,
little mini shillelagh now. That's why they broke it. They gave Hornswoggle his little dick back.
Wow.
That's what shillelaghs are, just Irish dicks, right?
Yes!
Okay.
What? There's a lot of knobs on that and.
That's just veiny.
Oh. I wouldn't know. I don't look at dicks. Okay, I'm into all of this.
Bella's...
Because when I want to be fucking Santa Claus, I need 5 women next to me.
Who's the blonde? I don't remember her.
Don't know any of them outside the Bellas.
Is that Candice Michelle?
It could be.
And I don't know who the blonde is.
Not Michelle McCool.
I mean, there's Melina. Obviously, that's Beth Phoenix. But I don't know who the other blonde is.
I want to point out we're once again doing another fucking promo. What did Santino win the Slammy for?
I think Beth Phoenix won it for Diva of the Year.
Oh. So that's why he's holding it.
Yes.
Okay. Beth Phoenix, notably not from Buffalo, New York, but is, oh God, a boogeyman fucking, oh God.
That was weird. He had his hand on his head and the face he made. Okay, I'm going to look up who these females were because I do not remember at all.
Oh, look, Dustin Rhodes.
Yes.
Why weren't they a tag team?
It does not tell me.
Actually, any one of those 3 men should have been a tag team.
Boogeyman gives Goldust a... No. I don't know who the fuck this woman is.
Boogeyman, most notably known for getting thrown out of Tough Enough. Hey, look! Luke Gallows reference and Mike Rotunda. Like, what the fuck was this?
Mike Rotunda. Oh, it was, yeah. Oh, Mr. Kennedy.
Just casually walks in. Okay, what is Mr. Anderson Kennedy saying here?
He is plugging the Marine 47.
And that's why he's not on the show.
I think he's hurt, as always.
Well, if you'd only gotten hurt... well, actually, if he didn't get hurt, he probably wouldn't have been doing somas and shit.
Canadian Online Explorer's website rated this event a perfect 10 out of 10. Huh?
This event?
This event.
No. I don't believe it. That's fake news. That's
what the internet said, and you can always believe everything you say on the internet.
I think we're fucking stupid then. That's my answer to that.
You are pretty stupid. That's right.
Wow, fuck you too, dude. Orton Batista?
Yep.
Just casually Orton Batista?
Yep.
Okay, I don't remember this at all.
Yep.
Why do we care?
Yep.
The evolution implodes. It's like the mega powers implode.
Basically, yes.
No? Okay. That's what we're into.
Don't worry, it's fine. Batista gets hurt shortly after this again.
God damn it.
That's what.
Well, Dave was, headed into 40 at this point?
I'll look that up after I go pee.
Oh, show bladder.
You've left the mic like 4 or 5 times.
Yes, I know. I did twice.
You peed on the floor.
That might have actually happened.
Jizzed and peed on the floor.
That may have actually happened. So while Fat Man's going for his show bladder, just want to put over once again, WrestlingShow.com, all of our social media. You can find at linktr.ee/sleazyfatman. That's all of our social media and all that fun stuff. Follow us on, YouTube and whatnot. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel at this point, we do live tapings every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock on YouTube as well as Twitch and Facebook Live. And also normal episodes drop every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. wherever you get your podcasts, including Spotify and YouTube Music and whatnot. So also one other thing that we want to really point out here is that whenever we do these types of watch-alongs, we're trying to do these as more of like bonus episodes. So we're taping this obviously the week of WrestleMania 40 because Fat Man's down here with us. But I don't know when this is actually going to go out. So if you guys hear this in the future, like deep in the future, please be aware that we are always, we're always evolving. We're always trying new stuff. So it might not actually be then. But Fat Man, welcome back.
No.
I was putting you over.
As always.
No, I wasn't. That's a lie.
Don't put me over.
Look, it's a KO sign in 2008. There was an R on it, but whatever.
Ow.
God damn, pal. Get injured in the fucking sitting of your ass.
Yes.
So what was the point of this match?
Did you just watch the promo?
No, I didn't. I cut a promo instead.
Basically, it's Orton, Batista, the 2 breakout stars of Evolution. Which one's better? Basically.
Triple H.
Of course. I mean, actually, the answer is Ric Flair, but...
Nah, he was over the hill by then.
Yeah.
He got fucking retired this year.
For like a year.
Yeah, well. He got retired in WWE.
Yes.
And they pulled the Terry Funk. Unretired.
Yes.
I'm retired!
I thought you were going to say, your mother's a whore.
I was going to let you do that one. But, hey, look, 2008, year of the Kodak cameras in Buffalo, New York.
Hey, Sleazy, guess what?
What?
It's story time.
Oh, good. Story time.
So, we went with Swartley.
Yep.
And the hell was her name?
Kim.
Yeah, you had so many one-night stands, I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, it was Kim.
Okay. Danielle, whatever started with a D, went to SummerSlam.
Yes.
Okay.
Diana.
Okay, whatever the fuck her name was. This was Cam. All right. So, the more
He's
things
putting
change,
me over indirectly, I want to point out.
the more things change, the more they stay the same. I had a herniated disc in my back. Guess what?
What?
2024. I have a herniated disc in my back.
Spoiler, it was the same herniated disc.
Yes. So basically, I was on Percocet the whole day.
Yep.
When they were actually, before this drug epidemic. I don't know what the hell that is. Before Breaking Bad ruined everything.
Wow.
Yeah. This is where we discovered the Washington Street Bar and Grill or whatever the hell it's called.
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about that.
We had stuff there. They had really good wings.
Yeah.
It was like a couple blocks away from the arena, but it was like in between the arena and the baseball stadium.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And we did that. We played poker there because that's what we do. I remember that. Because there's a picture of me holding cards in my hand with cards on the table.
Yeah. I don't know why. We just had a little bit too long to kill.
No gambling. Well, no, you didn't go to a casino this time.
You're right. Such a weird fucking... I hear voices too, Randy. That's what it was. I was trying to read the sign. I was like, what? Oh.
I normally, before this, bought tickets to shows. This time, you did.
Yep.
And you picked the upper deck.
Yep.
And then you got there.
Yep.
And we're all like, no, 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 no.
Yes. One of the worst experiences of a show I've ever had. Physically speaking.
Because they were kind of slanted. And Sleazy's afraid of heights.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And he's fat and thought that everything will collapse underneath him. So
I did not think that. That's
yeah.
That's a work.
So he was basically having a panic attack the whole time.
Yeah, I hated it. So
and then I told him, hey, you would have loved Money in the Bank when I went there in 2019 where it was slanted maybe at like like this.
Yeah, no thank you. So for those who are not aware of HSBC Arena or whatever it's called, Hockey Bank Center, I don't know if they changed this in the Reno though, but the top deck is just so fucking slanted forward that it's like you're looking down from above, and I somewhere have a couple of photos of us in the arena and me looking down at the actual ring, and it's like you're looking straight down almost. And for people who like that kind of stuff, great. For me, it was terrifying all fucking night.
Well, it is a hockey arena. Hockey arenas too tend to do that.
Yes. Well, guess what? I will never go to a hockey arena for that reason alone.
Guess what?
We did. Multiple times.
I was just going to say.
Multiple times.
We're going there on Saturday. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's a multi-use arena, though.
What?
It's multi-use. They don't just use that for...
So is the HSBC arena.
Yeah, but what else do they do other than hockey in there?
I went to the NCAA tournament there.
Yeah, so? That's a one-off. I'm talking like multiple actual sports.
Oh, like as a multi... Well, I mean, you can do basketball
Well, you can do basketball in that. You can do wrestling in that. You can do fucking arena football in that, too.
That was basically It's basically built for hockey.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Wells Fargo is built for hockey, is it?
Well, it's built for both.
Yeah, it was not built for one thing.
No.
This was built for one thing. It was my point out of all of that. I know that was kind of a roundabout way of saying that, but
now the best stories are when we go to pay-per-views in Buffalo, and they always happen after the show.
Right.
So we're freezing our ass off. Go back to where we had the Quebec flag gets in it.
The Quebec.
And we see wrestlers coming out, and there's John Cena, who's with Mickey James randomly. And we're all like, hey, John, come over here. John, come over here. We want an autograph. He just waves, and I'm like, God, John Cena's a dick. And then Rey Mysterio, he's like, is that Ray? He's like, oh, hey, Ray, come over here. He's like, waves, and like, Rey Mysterio's a dick. Matt Striker comes over. And he's actually talking to people. And I think Batista comes out or something. It was somebody. I don't remember who it was. I'm like, hey, come over here for an autograph. And they're just waving like, oh, he's a dick. And Matt Striker is, hey, there's little kids here. I'm like, you don't want Matt Striker? You're a dick.
The teacher being the teacher.
Hey, there's kids here. I'm like, you know what now, Matt Striker? You're not cool anymore. It's like Jericho. You just made the list. I'm like, you know what, Matt Striker? You're a dick.
I've forgotten all that.
That's basically story time. Like this one wasn't as eventful as the Great American Bash, but yeah.
It's funny because we don't normally stick around.
Nah, we're like, final bell rank, bye.
In some cases, it was before that even. WrestleMania 29. It's like 1, 2, 3, out. Gone. We were out before the bell rang. We were literally out of our seats walking down.
Yes.
What was the last pay-per-view we went to together?
Backlash.
It was similar to that. It was like 1, 2. All right, let's go, guys. Because it was obvious. It was because it was the tag match. Was the main. So it's like, ugh. That was okay. To be fair, that was a fine show.
That was a really good show.
It was a really good show.
We'll do that watch along later.
In 2 to 3 years.
2,
apparently.
3, 4, 7, 9.
Because we need to at least spend 5 years waiting for it to simmer before we actually do it, apparently.
Okay, this match goes 16 minutes and 41 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it an okay match for a house show.
Oh, damn.
I gave it 3 1/4. I thought it was a good match.
I don't remember it, so I'll let you know when it's ended.
Haha, so he doesn't remember matches he's seen. That makes sense.
Shocker. It's 14 years ago.
You remember what you did yesterday? What did we do yesterday?
I don't know what I did yesterday, actually.
I remember it was a very, very long day.
Yeah, it was. And then, motherfucker, I'm the last one to get up. My wife's working this week, obviously, because she's not going to a lot of the shows this week. So she's like, yeah, I'll just work through it. Whatever.
I slept in till 6 o'clock.
Yeah, you slept in. I got up early at 7:30.
That's sleazy getting up early, folks.
Yeah.
Sleeping in at 6 o'clock to me. Not armbar.
It's a cravat. He's setting up for his finish, which is the RKO, which is a cravat, but falling down.
Not armbar. It's not an armbar.
No one said it was an armbar.
I'm getting about half hot here, okay? Because it actually is like pretty hot in here.
What the fuck, dude?
Well, I also just had an energy drink too, and that raises up your internal body heat, so that doesn't help either.
I had a Kickstart.
That's not an energy drink.
Brought to you by Mountain Dew Kickstart. Please,
He'll suck
your dick.
He'll suck your dick.
Oh, shoulder injury. It's over.
He's actually just coming back from a shoulder injury too,
so he's got to work it.
Or he really did hurt a shoulder.
Knowing him?
Yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
So Dave's got a couple of pieces of kanji on his what is that? His left shoulder? Yeah, his left arm to left shoulder. Do you know what that says?
He's Drax the Destroyer. I'm not wrong. He is Drax the Destroyer.
Mars is the 4th planet from the sun.
You're correct. He's also in Dune and Dune Part 2.
Randy is in the Marine 73?
Something like that.
Wasn't he in Expendables too?
No.
What was he? There was something else he was in.
Yeah, he was in...
I can't remember what it was.
Oh, God.
It wasn't obviously the Marine franchise. It was something else.
I remember it too.
I can't remember.
Once I look it up, I'll be like, aha.
Oh, yeah, that one.
That one. Filmography.
12
rounds.
12 rounds.
I didn't even know they made a Condemned 2. He was in that.
That's what it was. I thought it was Expendables.
I did not know he was in I didn't even know they made a Condemned 2. I know that's What I Am. What the hell is that? It's an American comedy drama featuring Ed Harris.
Oh, God.
Production company, WWE Studios.
Of course. Right?
Box office, $6,400.
Dollars?
It only had a one-day release.
Oh, God.
Cast. Randy Orton was Ed.
Ed wasn't even Ed in it?
Correct. Yeah, I didn't really made a Condemned 2. Eric Roberts is in it.
Okay. We're in the battle of the movie stars here. What is your favorite movie featuring a WWE superstar?
Any movie.
Any movie, as long as it had some sort of superstar in it.
Probably Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mine is Ready to Rumble.
I will rule you.
Right? Such a dumb movie.
And now we're talking about WWE Studios productions.
That's a little bit different.
Yes.
I couldn't even tell you what's a WWE Studios film. I know See No Evil was.
Filmography. Okay. Technically, this is super weird. The Scorpion King.
Was it WWE Studios production?
Released as WWF Entertainment.
Oh, wow.
It was It was basically, because it came out in April 2020 or April 2002.
So it was before
right
WWE
before it.
Studios
Yep.
was a thing.
The first movie released under WWE Studios was The Rundown. The first three movies were The Rock.
That was actually really good. The
Walking
remake
Tall.
of Walking Tall.
See No Evil, The Marine, The Condemned, Behind Enemy Lines, Columbia,
God.
12 Rounds. I like 12 Rounds.
Oh, yeah.
The Marine 2, Legendary. That wasn't that bad, actually. Knucklehead with Big Show. The Chaperone.
Oh, with Triple H, yeah.
Yep. Inside Out. What the hell? Is a crime film starring Triple H. Michael Rappaport. Parker Posey. Bruce Dern. What the hell?
The fuck kind of movie is that?
And that's kind of served 13 years in Angola for manslaughter. Returns home to New Orleans. It sucks.
Shocker.
What else we got? The Reunion. Bending the Rules. The Day. I remember The Day. It actually wasn't that bad.
You will rue the day.
Barricade, The Marine 3, Dead Man Down, The Call. I actually remember The Call. That starred David Otunga. No One Lives. Queen of the Ring. 12 Rounds 2. Christmas Bounty.
I'm
starring
trying to
The
hear a
Miz.
movie that I have actually A, seen and B, liked.
Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery.
There we go. There it is. There's my number one.
Oculus.
Didn't watch it.
I did. I did not know it was produced by WWE Studios, though, which was super weird. Okay. It did not have a WWE superstar in it.
So it's just their
Production company.
doing it. That's interesting.
Oh, Karen Gillan was in it. I forgot about that. Leprechaun Origins.
Oh, God.
See No Evil 2. And the blasphemy that was Jingle All the Way 2.
Wait, they made a sequel of Jingle All the Way?
With Santina Morella. It was awful. You cannot have a Jingle All the Way movie without Terminator in it. I want the Turbo Man doll. Who told you you can eat my cookie? Put the cookie down.
It's such a terrible fucking thing.
Vendetta. The Flintstones and WWE Stone Age SmackDown.
That's
the
my number 2.
The Marine 4. 12 Rounds 3.
Wait, they made a 12 rounds and 12 rounds 3, but they weren't responsible for the sequel to 12 rounds.
Oh, they made 12 Rounds 2.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
That one starred Dean Ambrose.
Oh, God.
Santa's Little Helper starred The Miz, Paige, and Maurice. Look at them two we talked about. Countdown. Term Life. Integration.
What year are we at this point?
2016.
Holy shit.
Scooby-Doo and WWE Curse of the Speed Demon.
Okay, that's my third favorite.
Incarnate Eliminators. Surfs Up 2. Wave Mania.
Surf's
The Resurrection
Up 2?
of Gavin Stone. I actually remember that. It's one of those religious movies starring Shawn Michaels.
Shocker.
The Jetsons in WWE. Robo WrestleMania.
Nice.
Slight. Pure Country, Pure Heart. Another religious movie starring Shawn Michaels. Armed Response. Birth of the Dragon, Killing Hasselhoff, which starred, "Oh, I will put you a camel clutch and make you humble. Fuck your ass." And Hulk Hogan. The Marine 5, The Marine 6, Blood Brother, starring R-Truth. Fighting with My Family, which was god-awful. I do not care what anybody fucking says. That movie was not great.
I never actually watched that. I was planning on watching that.
Buddy Games. Is that the Buddy Games I'm thinking it was? It is. I did not know it was WWE Studios. Okay. The Main Event, Escape the Undertaker. Their last one was called Rumble.
And when was that?
2021.
So they haven't released anything since then.
Nope. So I would say The Condemned. I like The Condemned.
Condemned was good.
It stars Stone Cold.
Yeah.
I say that because we went to the movie theater to watch it. One of the two people in America that did. And
right.
There was a guy in there. He was mentally slow, to be politically correct. And he's like, "Hey guys, you're here to see The Condemned?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're in the theater." And he's like, "Yeah, it stars just like that." He goes, "It stars Stone Cold."
Who's Stone Cold, Steve?
So every time I bring it up, I'm like, "Oh yeah, it stars Stone Cold." Just like it features Kurt Angle.
It features Kurt Angle. Another fucking bit that we did before the podcast even.
Yep. Holy shit, he turned that into a rock bottom.
Yeah,
that was pretty sweet.
Fuck The Rock.
That was pretty sweet. Guess what? That paper is done. Sleazy stole my notebook, so I had to rip the pages out.
Yeah, well. I still got ripped the pages out of your notebook.
Do not rip the pages out of my notebook.
I was planning on it.
Do not rip the pages out of my notebook.
I was 100% planning on it. You missed.
No, I hit my target. It's a pretty big target.
How could you hit this target?
I need a microscope and tweezers.
See? It wasn't that big of a target now, was it?
I have the microscope and tweezers.
You do not. Prove it. This is an audio podcast. You can't prove it. So while all this is happening, this fucking match is still going on.
A good match is going on, yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
He's going to punt him. Punt.
Okay. Why didn't you just fucking do a spine buster, you asshole?
You spine buster him into the corner very gently.
Brother me softly here.
He's like, "Hey, suck my dick." It's like, "Hey, suck my dick. Hey, suck my dick. Hey, suck my dick."
Okay. What's his answer?
What's he doing?
He's trying to jack him off the hard way.
Batista bomb!
Oh, please, God, tell me that's the finish.
Look at Oren. It is the finish.
Yup, he did. It was fine. It was 2.5.
Mark. There was no mark in it, therefore you hate it.
Yeah, therefore I hated it.
No mark or Asians.
I gave it the same amount as the match featuring a mark.
Guess what? Batista's actually Asian. He's Filipino.
Yes, he is. I was going to let it go, but, whatever.
I don't know where you want me to put your empties. Sit on it. Oh, Sleazy's dealing work shit. I will speak so there's no dead air. The next match is a Santa's Little Helper match.
I'm in.
4 minutes and 33 seconds.
I'm out.
Mickey James, Michelle McCool, Maria Kanellis, and Kelly Kelly versus Jillian Hall, Maurice, Natasha, and Victoria. And yes, the match goes 4 minutes to 33 seconds, but there's shenanigans after the match that go way longer. Spoiler alert.
But it's okay, because it was in an 8-way. It's not gay, because it was an 8-way.
No.
I don't have to worry about that.
You just worry about 8 ways?
Right?
A new device got signed into your Peacock.
Shocker. Okay, so let's do the future of these two guys. You said Dave got injured right after this, right?
Yeah, I don't even think he was I don't think he was in the Royal Rumble. So it was between the Royal Rumble and here.
Orton
Wins the Rumble.
and then
Punts McMahon in the head. Well, before a week before the Rumble. Punts McMahon in the head.
Punts.
Wins the Rumble.
Wins the Rumble. Because we need to make him Stone Cold but weirder.
And then he loses to Triple H in the last match. I didn't say main event of WrestleMania 25. I said the last match of WrestleMania 25. And then wins the title, I think, at Backlash. And then has a feud with a returning Batista.
WrestleMania 25 and their main event. I don't know.
I didn't say main event. I said they were the last match.
Yes, I know, but they were the main event. They were in the main event in that respect. They got overshadowed 100% by Taker and Michaels, but it's not a retroactive main event.
Out of that whole card, what was the one match you wanted to see?
Orton and Triple H, obviously.
You're 100% lying. Trying to make a point.
The point was that even at this point of WWE's life cycle, they basically said if you won the Royal Rumble, you main evented WrestleMania.
They say that every year.
Yeah, but it was true at this point. And we're going to have a lot of fighting when we talk about WrestleMania 40 because there is zero chance that the actual night one main event is going to be the last match because everyone fucking knows it's going to be the fucking tag match.
100% going to be the tag match.
And Bayley 100% should be in the main event of that show because they said specifically that if you were winning the Rumble, didn't matter which one, you're main eventing one of the nights. That was literally what they said.
And I will go back to you and say, is the main event always the last match?
Yes.
Wrong.
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 Yes. Yes.
Wrong.
Yes.
Wrong.
Yes.
Wrong.
Yes.
Wrong.
Yes. Yes.
Wrong.
Yes. There are times
You
where
lying.
the main event is not the last match. However, when you're talking about WrestleMania and you're talking about literally saying that you are the top draw because you won this match, you should be the last match.
Didn't WWE say that when Alberto Del Rio won the world title, he's main event in WrestleMania, and he opened that Mania?
It's stupid.
Yes.
And it's also true, but it's not true. Well, to be fair, he opened that show because wasn't Edge injured at that point?
I mean, he still had like a 15-minute match with Edge.
True, but that was Edge's last match.
Yes.
So they may have been able to, on the fly, say, okay, let's see if I can do 15 minutes in the ring. But that doesn't mean that they 100% knew that was going to happen. That's what I'm suggesting. So they figured that, okay, never mind. We've got more important things to deal with. So we have the Divas Championship. They had the Women's Championship for Raw?
I do think so, yes.
So they still had the split titles for the women's titles, which is good because they did have a semi-decent roster.
Michelle McCool looking all the way live.
Well, you can see why I take her like that.
Yeah. I think I'd rank them because, we're
Because
up in the times.
We're misogynistic like that.
Probably I would go Michelle McCool, Kelly, Mickey James, and Maria.
Wow. I think we're completely opposite.
And Maria's not that tall. She has like 30 feet left in her shoes.
I would do Maria. Yeah, it would be pretty much the opposite. Maria, Kelly, Mickey James, Michelle
Okay,
McCool.
here we go. This is easy. Maurice, Probably Jillian, Natasha, and Victoria.
I agree with that, actually. Yeah, I agree with that.
Now, out of all of them, I think Maurice is.
Top 3 would be Maurice, Maria.
I would probably go Maurice, Michelle,
Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah, well, that preferences are preferences. You know, so to speak.
And you don't like blondes.
Yeah. And yet, 2 out of 3 of them are blondes.
Yes.
I put in the top.
I was going to say time cue. So here we go. We are at the point where
They're going.
I burped.
That doesn't help for a time cue.
They just locked up. There we go.
Well done. What a time cue.
What a time cue. What a time cue. Time Hugh. Hugh Hefner. Women.
Because it's 8 women.
And one of them was actually in Playboy. Actually, 2 of them.
Yeah.
At least 2.
So let's see here. We've got Maurice was.
Mm-hmm.
Maria was.
Mm-hmm.
Natalia wasn't.
Nope.
Michelle wasn't.
Nope.
Jillian Hall was a digital one, I thought.
Uh,
I think she might have been. Maybe not.
I don't know.
Maybe that was later.
I said at least 2, so no, I'm right.
Well, yeah, but I'm seeing how many it actually is. In terms of actual wrestling capability in this match, there's 3 people that can actually work.
Mickie James,
Yep.
Natasha,
Yep.
Victoria.
And that's it. You are correct, sir. But that being said, this was, once again, this was back in the days of, God damn it, you know.
Oh, I don't know. Meltzer gave this a half a star. Sorry. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave this a half a star. I actually gave this 1 star. And I said at 1 star, it was way better than what I remembered. Some flashes of potential, but not enough to make the match work well. Michelle McCool ended up being able to go.
It's an 8-woman match that lasted 4
4
minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
we all know why this match happened.
Yes. And then there's shenanigans afterwards, which is pointless.
It's 2008. What did you expect?
I
You
know.
know? And with all due respect to everyone in that ring, we were trying to make a thing happen. It was not great. At least they color-coded the
Teams.
teams.
Heels and faces should not be wearing the same color gear. Actually, I think this is like a mix. Like, I think Michelle's actually like a heel. She's a heel.
It's a heel, motherfucker.
Fucking foul mouth Mickey Mouse, bitch.
Goddamn, pal.
Oh, well, there's okay.
What?
I just saw like Mickey James hanging over the ropes. I'm like, oh well, okay then.
That's just what we're doing. Out of all of them, who do you think had the best career?
Mickey,
No, Michelle McCool, 100%.
because she married the Undertaker.
Exactly.
Cool, not a career. The career is marrying the Undertaker.
Yeah.
That's a full-time job.
Full-time job. Legitimately, though,
It's
Mickey is probably number 1. I would suggest that number 2 is Victoria, though. Because while Mickey was a different generation, Victoria did a lot for women's wrestling when she was champion, when she was really working.
I would say Natasha.
Natasha's just like full on, you know, she is the Bret Hart of the women's division.
She looks better now than she did then.
Yeah, I agree with that. I will absolutely agree with that. But the match was still eh.
Here we go.
Oh God, schmaz? Are we doing a schmaz?
Of course
we're doing a schmaz, aren't we? Yep, we're doing a schmaz. Oh fuck.
Of course, we have to do schmazes.
My voice isn't going to last to the end of the week, so I can't do the Styles cat fight.
Cat fight! My voice isn't lasting now. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They did a schmaz and then like, oh, let's go all on the panties. Panties. Almost a nip slip. Almost a nip slip.
God damn.
Yes, Michelle McCool goes in there to hit a Styles Clash and win the match.
What'd she call it? The Faith Breaker or something?
I don't remember what she called it.
I think she called it the Faith Breaker. Make sure you put your hat on again. It's fine. Don't worry.
Of course.
I love Kelly. Kelly's like, are you guys okay? Everything happened well? Oh, God.
I was getting my ass kicked. Oh, did you know who played Santa Claus in that earlier segment?
Who?
Charlie Haas.
Oh, I didn't even know. Good for him for getting a pay-per-view payday.
Yeah, see, they're all faces and they're all like...
Wait, what? Oh, God. We needed fucking Great Khali. Once again, Great Khali getting his fucking payday.
Of course.
He's like, yeah, your guys are heels, so you lose, so I gotta go party with the winners.
Well, this is where he's doing like...
The Punjabi
The
Playboy
kiss
thing.
cam, yeah.
Yeah. The Punjabi Playboy.
Yep.
Well, he couldn't fucking work him. He almost is as bad as Giant Gonzalez in that respect.
Almost.
His claim to fame is killing a guy in the ring. Literally. That's his claim to fame.
Yeah. Now it'd be like, hey, who's gonna kiss you?
Yeah, because this would play out well in 2024. Michelle McCool likes tall guys. She should do it.
Yeah, but she doesn't like Indian guys. She has
I
a
don't
certain
know.
flavor.
Well,
She don't like the spice.
Necromancy is her flavor of the month.
Yes.
It's like, no, I'm champion, motherfucker. I'm out. Fuck that shit, yo. I will get my husband on you.
Pretty much.
Were they actually dating at this point or no?
I have no clue.
This was 2008.
Maybe.
And when did he get the tattoo removed?
I think before that.
Yeah.
Once again, I do the research.
I did the research earlier. Fuck that.
Once again.
I should just
They got
know.
married in 2010.
So they could have been dating here, but they weren't married.
Really personal life.
That's interesting.
She got divorced in 2006. Yeah, I'm saying that right.
So it's possible they were dating at this point.
Yep.
But
They got married on my mom's birthday in 2010.
yeah, okay.
They have a daughter together, and they have an adopted son.
So Taker's first wife and him split in 2007.
Yeah, it's most likely they're probably dating here.
Yeah. It's interesting to know. I don't know why we care, but we got to do something that doesn't involve Great Khali here. Jesus Christ, Val.
Well, you're going to get a surprise.
What's my surprise?
You'll see.
There is no surprise. The surprise is there's no surprise.
Best rib?
No rib.
No rib.
Okay, Mr. Fuji.
We do share a birthday.
We talked about that, didn't we?
We did. Here we go. Here's your surprise, Sleazy. Here's your surprise. There's your surprise.
Mae Young.
Yep.
So we got this all done because Mae Young needed to get out there.
Yep.
Goddamn.
To get one of the biggest pops of the night.
Yeah, she did. I do remember that. I do actually remember that.
Kelly's trying not to laugh, you can tell.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't reach. I'm too old.
She was what? 74 at that point, 75.
Something like that.
I'll research that.
You research that one. It's God damn, be useful for once.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Cully's already licking his lips. He's like, yeah.
She was dead 6 years later. And holy god damn, she was 84 at this point.
At that point?
Yeah, she was 84 years old.
Let's waste pay-per-view time on this.
Yeah. Like, I get that the bit happened, but just like the earlier one, this could have been a Raw segment.
Yep.
This definitely could have been a Raw segment.
Mm-hmm.
Where were they after this?
Towns?
Yeah, like just where was Raw the next night? Rochester? No, it could have been Rochester. They usually go the other way, so it's probably Cleveland.
Let me take a look.
My guess is Cleveland. They went to Cleveland after this. Wow.
You were wrong, sir.
Where did they go?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, so they went south instead of east. Well, I was right in the fact that they didn't go the other way.
Look at this route. Providence. These are Raws. Providence, DC, Philadelphia, Buffalo for the pay-per-view, Pittsburgh, Toronto, and then Manchester, New Hampshire.
Goddamn, pal, get the fucking ways.
That routing makes sense.
I'm going to Flagstaff because my agent doesn't own a globe. From Phoenix.
I've been to Flagstaff.
Yeah, but flying from Phoenix to Flagstaff is...
Why would you fly from Phoenix to Flagstaff?
That's the point.
Oh,
that's
okay.
That's literally the entire bit.
That's like flying from what? LaGuardia to JFK?
Yeah, pretty much. That's legit, too. That is a real flight. So... We're still doing Jericho at this point?
No, Jericho's...
After this?
After this.
Okay. So, John Cena looks very happy. Oh, he's world champ.
Yes.
Oh.
That is correct.
So this was the semi-main then?
Second to last match, yes.
What did you consider the semi-main, sir?
This.
Okay. Why did you have the audacity to sit here and correct me then?
Because I always correct you.
What an asshole.
Sure am.
It's almost over. It's almost over. Thoughts on Jericho's WWE career?
It was great.
I dare say he had a better career in AEW.
You dare say it. If you're
It's
dare
wrong.
to be wrong.
It's wrong. It's incorrect. No, if I were ranking his performances over the years,
It's WWE, WCW, AEW. Out of the big promotions.
no. No. You're incorrect, sir.
Where are you putting ECW on this list, and why do you think it's a big promotion?
I also didn't put ECW on the list because it's not a big promotion. You got one rank wrong. It's WWE is correct, followed by WCW. Then it's New Japan, and then it's AEW.
Well, you think like New Japan's actually a big promotion or something?
Fuck you, first of all. First of all, and I quote, "Fuck and or you."
Asian Mark.
You're damn fucking right. How dare you? He had multiple runs with the company.
This is what I hate. We're going to talk about the Peacock, how it fades to black in between segments. I hate that. Why? Just let it run smoothly. I know why they do it.
So it can go into a commercial, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So for us, me paying the ad-free version,
Fuck you, sir.
I get fucked for cheapskates like you.
You know what's funny?
Who can't spend the extra $5 to get it.
So you joke about that, but here's the hilarious part about that. I have my own personal Peacock, and then I also pay for the wrestling show's Peacock. So technically, I'm paying $12 a month, but I'm not getting ad-free. I'm only getting 2 ad-supported versions.
You fucking cheap bark.
Fucking hilarious, honestly. And also, to be fair, I don't pay monthly. I do yearly for all.
Right.
So when I want to upgrade to no ads, I have to wait till the end of it.
I had Hulu with no with ads. And I'm like,
no thanks.
Correct, because there were actually like one time there'll be one 30-second ad. The next time will be a 1,000 6-minute ads. I'm like, no.
Well, also to be fair, you can get Hulu for a year for like $25 when it comes around during Black Friday.
Yep.
So
I tried. It says since you already signed up for Hulu, you can't do that.
Yes, it's new subscribers only.
Yes. So even if I had a Hulu account like 4 years ago, I cannot sign up to do it.
Oh yeah, it's not like nobody has more than one email address here.
I tried IP address.
Oh, and like nobody fucking has a VPN out there.
Hey, somehow I got to get my server to work.
Hey, this is a good promo for Surfshark. Oh wait, they don't pay us any money. Fuck Surfshark.
Correct. This match goes 12 minutes and 43 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave this 3.5 stars.
Cool.
I gave it 3.75. I can't be the same as Meltzer, even though it was once this show.
But
Notes.
it's a John Cena match.
Notes. Great match. A little on the shorter side, but they made the most of it.
How long was this?
12 minutes and 43 seconds. Because you had to have a Shawn Michaels 15-minute segment and then a Mae Young 10-minute segment. You got to cut somewhere, man.
I'm going to tell you, we're close to the main event here. So I can say without any semblance, I had no idea about any of these matches. Like, literally, I don't remember this card at all.
So, typical watch-along.
No,
Got
more so than others, though. No, I remember Great American Bash more than this show. That's how fucking forgettable this show has been to me. And I don't even understand why. Because there were a couple of good matches on there.
Look at it this way. Like the Muhammad Hassan thing. Big deal at the time. Remember that. Edge's first cash-in. Remember that.
Yep.
This show...
Yeah, but I remember the BWO versus the Mexicans.
Right. This show is basically known for, spoiler alert, Jeff Hardy winning his first world title. So that's not memorable moments. You know, well, I guess you could call that a memorable moment, but like...
Well, at the time, I was a huge fan of Jeff Hardy, too. So
yeah.
You know, I thought that they had something with him. Unfortunately, he also had something with himself, which is a shit ton of drugs.
Did we go with Swarley or did we go with Russ?
For this one?
No, we went with Swarley with this one.
This one was Swarley. Russ, we did...
I did Night of Champions 2009.
With Russ.
With Russ.
Without me, though.
Right.
Because you went to Philadelphia. So, yeah. Ironically enough, I didn't go to that one.
Yes.
I don't remember why. Oh, I remember why.
He was in rehab for Asian porn addiction.
Also true. I quit. What was it? I'd basically quit the jobs I was working and started the computer business at that point, and I was fucking broke at that point.
Jerk.
I was literally every dollar I was making, it was going right back into the business. So I didn't have any money to
He
go
was
down to
broke
Philly.
as a jerk.
Like broke Broke ass bitch.
We're here at your house, and I've not seen Wiggles. I mean, I have today, but not during the podcast.
Because the door's been closed.
Oh, I thought she like flies in here.
Well, the door's closed.
I thought she would like bully her way in here.
If Michelle wasn't working, she probably would. So normally we get a little scratch on the door here and there. Even when we're on meetings sometimes. There are occasions where I'll be working up here and she'll be downstairs and she'll come up and say hi and then leave. She hasn't come up on the podcast recently, though.
She's like, fuck stairs.
Yeah, well, I don't blame her. She's 14 years old now. She's getting close to 14. We believe she's 14 years old. We got her when she was relatively young, but we didn't know how old she was.
Yeah.
And that was in 2011. So she's a minimum. 2012. We got her 2012. So that she's minimum 12 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's probably 13. And maybe even 14.
I was going to say, she's been around the whole time the wrestling show's been around.
Yes, she has. She absolutely has.
She picked me up from the airport. Not you or Michelle, but Wiggles did. She personally drove the car.
Personally drove the car.
Yes, I flew from Rochester to New Jersey.
Yeah, right? Well, to be fair, and this is one of those times where, we laugh about, travel and shit. It was actually going to be cheaper for you because your car was in the shop and you were going to rent.
Yes.
You're going to rent a car to come down here, but rental prices are so fucking insane right now.
So it was $700 to rent a car. Sleazy.
For a week.
Sleazy likes to drive everywhere. So I would literally rent a car, have it sit for a week, and then drive back.
Yeah.
So it'll be used for a maximum of about 12, maybe 13 hours. So no point in spending that. And I had an engine issue, and I didn't know if they were going to warranty it out. So I bought a plane ticket. And then they're like, hey, we'll warranty it out. I'm like, and I bought a non-refundable plane ticket.
Well done.
But that's okay.
So now you're stuck here.
I am stuck here. I can't just leave.
Good. Well, you can leave. There's Uber.
I'll walk. Unlike you, I can walk, even though I got one good leg.
You got one good leg, 0 good arms.
Bad neck.
Ready to take bumps in the ring.
No.
You might fall apart when you take your first bump, though.
Sitting in this chair and the TV's slightly elevated a little bit and looking up just slightly, my neck is killing me. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He's going for the FU.
The good news is we're about 2 hours into the show, 2 hours 10 in the show.
We're almost over.
It's almost over.
And as soon as we leave, I got to put pants on. Yes, I'm naked. And then.
Yeah, he wanted to give himself a jack off for the Mae Young segment.
Of course. I mean.
That's why we weren't talking.
You already jizzed, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
It's my turn. Then we're going immediately to New York City.
Yeah, to see the Tigers?
Oh my God, you got it right. Hooray.
Wasn't that the baseball team that Magnum P.I. liked?
Who?
Magnum P.I. liked?
Who?
Magnum P.I.
Who?
Tom Selleck.
Who?
Tom Selleck.
Who?
Didn't Tom Selleck play baseball?
Who?
Tom Selleck.
Who?
The guy with the mustache.
Who?
His name was Tom Selleck.
Who?
The guy who played... I don't know what else he played.
He's on a very popular TV show right now. Blue Bloods.
Oh, that's popular? Oh, fuck.
It's been on for like 30 seasons.
That doesn't mean I know.
Or like recent show? Shit, I'm still watching Cheers.
We just made a Magnum P.I. reference. What did you think?
You just made.
Yeah.
You just made a Magnum P.I. reference.
What was it? I think it was Magnum. Oh, by the way, the match is pretty good.
By the way, while we're both looking at our phones, not paying attention, the match is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. They remade Magnum P.I., didn't they?
Yes. Yes, they did. Terrible.
Why was Magnum P.I. canceled?
Because it sucked.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was canceled because of licensing disagreements.
Oh.
They couldn't reach an agreement, so they said, nope, fuck you.
And it sucked.
No, it was great. The original Magnum P.I.
I'm not talking about the original Magnum P.I., I'm talking about the reboot.
Oh, I fuck that. Fuck the reboot. Who the fuck? What? Goddamn, pal. Tom Selleck. He's Tom Selleck.
He was on Friends.
Was he?
Yes.
I haven't gotten that far into TV zeitgeist yet.
Yeah, he was,
Give it another 10
He was
years.
Monica's like older boyfriend / fuck buddy for like a couple episodes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did not know that. He is a Detroit Tigers fan. He was. So on the show, Thomas Magnum, the character, was a fan of the Detroit Tigers.
The Tiggies?
Then it's for those who don't give a shit about obscure 80s shows, because that's our demographic, right?
Yeah, multitude of fan.
Right. I do enjoy a lot of weird shit, and Magnum PI was one of them. But Tom and Selleck is,
Magnum P.I. is one of them weird shit.
yeah. I'm still trying to figure out if he. I could have sworn.
Fuck. I swore.
I could have sworn that he was a baseball star before then,
He actually might have been.
but I don't actually see.
He keeps going for that F. Oh my god, he just touched him in the deck. He's going for the walls of Jericho.
He actually currently lives on the same ranch that Dean Martin used to live on now. Which is kind of strange.
Cool.
Yeah, I know.
We're doing a watch along. Get off your phone.
No, fuck you.
You just hit him.
I'm still trying to figure out the whole baseball thing, because it's driving me nuts. I don't actually see any information about it. He probably just played early on or something, or played like high school ball or something. That's actually a good tie into wrestling, because I don't know any of them.
He was a pitcher and designated hitter for the University of Southern California.
There you go. Thank you.
And yes.
It's not in his Wikipedia.
I
I know he played. Well, I believe he played for the Savannah Bananas once, who also was in this match. One of the two members there also played for the Savannah Bananas.
He was in a movie called Mr. Baseball
That doesn't mean he played baseball.
as a Detroit Tiger. There is where you're getting that.
No, he was a Detroit Tiger fan, and Thomas.
No, I'm just saying, yes, but like, I saw him in a Detroit Tiger uniform too. It was in that movie.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Tigers fan, and he played, but he never played professional baseball.
Okay, there you go.
And because the more I thought about it, I was like, wait, I saw him in a Tigers jersey.
Yeah, see?
The movie makes sense.
Yeah. So, for those who are not aware of who the Savannah Bananas are, they're basically a baseball version of the Harlem Globetrotters. Comedy style, professional sports team. And absolutely hilarious. They do bring a lot of cool stars on as part of their show as they're doing their big tour this year, like Roger Clemens and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And they actually brought a particular gentleman that's not known for baseball, but his name is John Cena.
I thought it was Juan Cena. I thought it was Juan Cena, not John Cena. Who was on?
It is later on in the year.
I thought it was the Savannah Bananas was Juan Cena.
I'm pretty sure it might not have been.
Or I thought it was Prototype.
That was hilarious. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm only him and seeing just like going,
no, fuck you.
Code breaker 1, 2, 3, go! No, he didn't. What a maneuver!
Well, thank God for that.
He had to get at least one what a maneuver in.
I just want to say, fuck your finish.
Yeah.
Because that was his finish at the time.
Yes, it was. So
literally, fuck your finish. I'm going to no sell it and hit you with mine.
But if you're Ryan, he's selling now.
I don't care. It's still dumb.
Thank you. It's my catchphrase.
So we immediately have to return the favor of kicking out of his finish.
Of course.
Because he's Chris Jericho, goddammit.
Of course.
He's better than you and you know it. Oh, no, wait. That's a wrong wrestler.
I don't think that was Jericho.
Well, if you listen to Jericho, he told MJF that was a bit that he should do.
I don't listen to Jericho.
Good. Because he keeps saying that about everything.
Do you know Jericho invented wrestling?
He did. Did you also know that Vince McMahon would not have bought up the territories had Chris Jericho not said to do so?
I did hear that fact.
Did you also know that if Ted Turner had said, you know what, maybe we shouldn't sell WCW, Chris Jericho would have been world champion?
I did hear that too. Did you also know that Cena's trying to buttfuck Jericho right now?
Via his own foot?
Yes.
Yes. That is painfully.
Oh, here you go, Sleazy. There was you, the small package.
Mr. Small Package to you, motherfucker.
You're not Mr. Small Package.
I am not
You just.
I
have
am a small package.
You are. You have a small.
I
package.
am a Mr. Small Package, sir. I'm not the Mr. Small Package.
Ask him.
Ask him, ref.
Ask him. I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot. Ask him.
I just need another Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho match
No, you
in
don't.
2024.
No, you don't.
Pretty please.
Not the 2024 Chris Jericho.
Not even the 2024 Kenny Omega at this point.
He's broken.
The fuck
He's like me.
Yeah.
He's broken.
So obviously timely news and stuff like that on a show that we don't know when it's going to go out. But
Of course.
apparently it's very plausible that Kenny Omega is going to have surgery on his intestines and take out a bunch of intestines.
Diverticulitis.
Yeah. I think that Kenny's had one hell of a career. So
And
far.
Jericho just tapped.
Wow, fuck you. Well, at least it's over. Thank God it's over. No, I take that back. It was a good match. I would give it 4 stars. It was really well put together.
Match sucked, 4 stars. I'm so glad that match was over, 4 stars.
That was done for humor, you fuck.
So was mine.
Where was I going with all this? Hi, Katie. Where the fuck was I going? Yeah, it was put together well. The only major problems I have in the match is obviously we're in that era of we got to kick out of the FU all the time now. They were kind of killing finishers a little bit. So John had to level up his finisher constantly whenever he was in big match John mode. But, whatever. At this point, it was a great match for a house show. And now we're time for the main event of the evening. Unless you thought Matt Hardy, Vladimir Kozlov was the main event.
Oh, 100%.
Because of course, the main event can't always be the last match. I was thinking the main event for me would have been, the Shawn Michaels segment. No.
I'm just looking up Supercard Rounder tickets just because.
They're like $20.
Yes.
Yeah. Most of the tickets are $20.
They're like 20. If you want to be like right facing the ring, they're $42.
And if you want to be literally third row, it's $95.
Yes.
Somebody's selling like 3 tickets for like $100 each.
My ear is ringing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's the one that's not turned on.
You should probably turn that back on.
Nah, it's permanently turned off. The power button's broken.
Well, that's on you, I guess. Okay, world champion John Cena. Which title had the better prestige going through the entirety of 2009?
2009?
2009. Because this is the end of 2008. We're going into 2009 as Jeff Hardy, WWE champion, and John Cena world champion. Obviously, that changes over the course of the year. But where do you see the
Gotta
ranking?
remember what 2009 was.
I don't remember. So I remember John.
So it went from. God, where'd it go to?
You're trying to figure it out. I'm going to look it up because I'm not an idiot.
Well, don't promo for the Royal Rumble. Don't tell me. I'm going to try to guess this. Okay, so Cena lost it to. Hold on. I'll wait for you to look it up.
Yes. Give me one moment here. So you're gonna let's start with
I'm doing the world title.
the world title. Okay,
Yeah.
let me look up the world title because I just.
Oh, I'll do WWE title. That's fine. We'll do WWE title. You had it up there already. Ready? Here we go. Here we go now.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now.
Title history. Reigns. Okay.
Ready? Okay. Jeff Hardy entered 2009 with the WWE Championship. Lost it to Edge.
Yep.
Edge lost it to Triple H.
Yep.
Triple H lost it to Orton.
Yep.
Orton lost it to. God damn. I'm thinking, man. Hold on. I'm thinking. 2009. Triple H.
Nope.
Okay. Orton lost it to 2009.
He held it for 42 days.
Batista.
Yep.
And then he won it back from Batista.
Nope.
No.
There's one title change between Batista and Randy Orton.
Lost it.
This
So-
person held it for 8 days.
Oh my God. So it was. Orton lost to Batista. Batista lost to someone else, and then Orton beat that guy.
Yes.
Batista lost to Triple H.
No.
Batista lost it to Edge.
No.
Fuck me.
For those actually looking at the title history right now, they're laughing at you. They're not technically laughing at you. They're laughing with you.
I don't know.
He lost it to Vacant because that's when he tore his bicep.
Oh.
And then Randy Orton won it in a fatal four-way with John Cena, Big Show, and Triple H.
So technically I was right.
No. Vacant was the champion for 7 days or 8 days.
Okay. Pretty much upright. Okay. World title.
Fuck you.
No, but it's at the end of 2009.
No,
isn't it?
it's not. And also, fuck you. You and I both know we acknowledge our Vacant
Yeah,
tribal
but
chief.
You got to do two of the pig, one of the stink.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We can do whatever the fuck we want because it's an audio podcast.
Orton.
So Orton had it by June, and he held it for 90 days. And that's where I'll give you.
Lost it to Cena.
Juan. Then
Cena lost it back to Orton.
Yep. Then
Orton. How many fucking title changes were there? Orton lost it. Back to Cena?
Yep. And then there's one more before the end of the year.
Cena lost it to Sheamus.
Fella!
Okay. Whew.
Okay, let me get the World Heavyweight title up because that. So, in terms of a year, you take a look at the names there. That was great. But goddamn, did that fucking title bounce back
and forth.
Holy shit, dude. Let me do the reigns. Oh, fuck you.
Huh?
Hang on 1 second. So I brought up the World Heavyweight Championship, but Wikipedia does... it separates the World Heavyweight Championship that Seth Rollins currently holds as a separate championship.
Gotcha.
It's not lineage to the 2002 to 2003 one.
Gotcha.
So I have to quickly grab it, but it should be easy to grab. List of World Heavyweight Champions. Okay.
I think I have this. one.
This one I don't think is as hard because I don't think it's as many. But
Okay.
so John started the...
Yes. John Cena started it. He lost it to Edge.
Yes.
Edge
Then it went
lost
to
it.
SmackDown, and
Yep.
then...
Edge lost it to Cena.
Yep.
Cena lost it to Edge.
Yep.
Edge lost it to Jeff Hardy.
Yep.
Who lost it to CM Punk.
Yep.
Who lost it to Edge.
Uh,
No, lost it to Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He lost. I had Jeff Hardy in my head. Lost to Jeff Hardy.
Yep.
Who lost it to CM Punk.
Yes.
Who lost it to Undertaker.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes, that was the end. I was like, and then he lost it to Chris Jericho, but that was February.
Yes.
So, of the two reigns, you could tell that... Okay, let me put it this way. One title was definitely more prestigious than the other. But of the people that held it and of the people in terms of lengths of reigns, I dare say they gave more credence
To the world title.
to the world title at that point.
Marika says hi.
Hi, Marika. Taker held it for 140 days, which was the longest of that year. Obviously, it spilled over into 2010.
Yep.
But yeah, I think they did it. Even John's reign was like 90 days at this point. So it was getting swapped a bit. It was at that point they're trying to make big stars out of.
They were trying to have the belt make the guy.
Yeah, and they did to an extent with Punk. Obviously, they gave Jeff a run too, which was kind of a. That
We
was
believe in you, Jeff. You shouldn't.
Yeah. God damn it.
Jeff Harvey.
Taker taking it to whatever it was.
Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber. Yeah, whatever at this point. We're in the main event, obviously, here.
Thank God.
Jeff Harvey versus Triple H versus some other random person that we don't know about.
Guy who never beat anyone.
Who do you ever beat, right? What? Obviously, hindsight's being 2020. Should they have pulled the trigger here?
I think so, but I think the booking of it, hindsight being 2020, was absolutely god awful.
I would agree.
I think him winning it here was the right call, but him looking like a complete jackass and then dropping it immediately at the next pay-per-view was not great.
Yeah. The lead up to this obviously was the whole storyline about Jeff getting attacked, and then he kept getting attacked after he won the title. And then, shocker, it was Matt Hardy beating him up after all this. I thought it did kind of a disservice to have him beat Triple H. If I remember correctly, he beat Triple H for this after a Swanton, right?
No.
He beat Edge?
Yes.
Okay. You should have beat Triple H here. The reason why I say that is that Edge just won this, if I remember correctly.
At Survivor Series.
So to have Edge be the person that takes the fall in this match, granted he was the champion here. Triple H, I dare say, would have been a bigger beat for Jeff, and I think would have made the title win a little bit more prestigious.
Well,
but also
I agree you're thinking...
This should not have been a triple threat match either.
You absolutely love triple threat matches.
Yeah.
But also, I do believe... We don't know what's going on backstage. Maybe Edge was like, I'll put him over. I don't have a problem putting him over.
Oh, probably,
He
yeah.
deserves it. So,
Well, for fuck's sake, they worked together for years.
yeah.
You know, together, you're putting each other over left and right, and this was like this was a singles, hot shot for him, from the other guy that made their careers, So yeah, cool, awesome. I'm just talking from literally a perspective in a microcosm, not talking, real life friendships outside of there, but definitely from the microcosm of this is how we want to get Jeff Hardy over as much as possible with this first title reign.
Plus, it also gives Edge his built-in rematch clause, since you would have got that anyway. But
Yeah, he would have, but it made it even better that it wasn't Edge that got pinned.
Right.
Fuck you, I didn't get pinned. I should have a title shot. And then he wins it back anyway, so it's like...
Well, I guess with Vicky Guerrero being the SmackDown GM, it doesn't matter. He's just going to get the title shot either way, so...
Yeah, but that's a whole nother issue entirely, in my opinion.
Final time cue, Edge, wow, holy shit. Jeff Hardy is...
knocking people down.
Just kicked Triple H in the dick.
And
this match goes 17 minutes and 19 seconds. Fuck Gabe. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave this 4 stars. I'm wrong. Sleazy's going to give it a okay match for a house show because he hates triple threat matches.
Yep. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not going to be as high as you guys. Unlikely, because it's the only match I do remember, and it wasn't very good.
Because you hate triple threat matches.
Yes. And I want to point out we had to do tag spots in a triple threat match as well. Because
Tags?
Jeff Hardy knows only 3 moves, and one of them is jumping off of his brother's back.
That's not his brother, that's Triple H.
Right, that's my point.
Huh?
He goes nowhere without his brother.
And flip.
Which is why Matt beat the shit out of him afterwards.
Also, the post-match goes way too long.
Okay.
I don't remember it because as soon as the bell rang, we left. So,
Right? Well, that's the thing, is that I think they had time to burn, so they decided to give him the shine to make him spend 10 minutes going up the fucking... I do remember that. We weren't there, obviously, live, but I remember seeing it on the Raws and SmackDowns afterwards because they made it such a big deal, obviously. It's the first title reign. So you see him up on there. You actually see the moment of him up on there, but apparently the time between him getting out of the ring and going up there was forever.
yes.
Honestly, they didn't have to show that. They could have done that for the live audience.
Yep.
I mean...
A lot of us was leaving anyway.
Well, yeah, but... I guess my point is that give him his flowers, yeah, so to speak. But you don't have to show all of that on TV.
HGH.
Okay, so fuck, marry, kill.
Okay, here we go.
Edge, Triple H, Jeff Hardy.
Oh, you killed Jeff Hardy. 100%.
No, he's going to do it himself. I only did that bit just so I could say that, by the way.
Okay.
Go ahead, recover from that.
I think you got to marry Triple H and fuck Edge.
I agree with you on that, actually. To be fair, obviously, Triple H, legendary career. Obviously, Edge, legendary career. Jeff, in his own right, also a legendary career.
He tried.
Well,
He tried.
Jeff Hardy, you tried.
You tried.
Fatman 2024. I think that all 3 of these guys will be in the Hall of Fame someday.
2 of them already are.
Yes, but Jeff is the only one that isn't.
Are the Hardy Boys not in?
Not yet. Mainly because they haven't been in the company long enough for them to actually do it and then not fucking fuck it up for
And
one
leave.
reason or another. Yeah, well, Jeff, mainly, but both of them. Matt's been losing his mind too, honestly.
Well, he got severely concussed in an AEW match and then got concussed again in that same AEW match.
Very true. But I guess my point is that there's, how many? Let's play this game. How many Hall of Famers are on this show now?
Ooh, that's a good question. I throw out the other piece of paper.
Yep.
One.
Nobody in the opening match. Well, I
Ray.
don't know. Kozlov.
Ray.
So you got Ray. You got Tony Atlas.
Tony Atlas. Hold on.
Oh, did you have the card up?
I will have the card up. I was looking at the Hall of Fame class.
Oh. Let me see if I can count them. Because I'm going to guess. So, Ray, Tony Atlas, Jim Ross is on the show, so that's 3. And you probably wouldn't have counted him either.
I would have.
King's not on the show. Taz isn't anybody. Let me go back to the card itself. Jericho's not, is he?
Nope.
No. Obviously Triple H and Edge, so that's 5.
Yep.
Who are we missing? Michelle McCool.
Yep.
That's 6.
You're actually missing one more.
I'm missing one. Oh, Mae Young.
Sorry, you're missing one more.
Oh, dude. Wow.
I'm surprised you didn't get him.
Hang on.
Jeff has to do a whisper from the wind, like this third one in the match.
Right? Who am I missing?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Oh, Mark Henry.
There you go.
I'm like, wait, what?
You're a mark for Mark.
Mark Henry. So there's 8 WWE Hall of Famers on this show.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yep.
This was only 4. To be fair, it's 14 years ago, but that's only 14 years ago.
Yep.
And out of those 8 people, like 4 of them are still active?
Edge.
Edge, Jeff, or I keep thinking Jeff's one of them. Edge is active currently.
Edge.
Yeah, because Triple H isn't active anymore. He retired
No.
officially.
Yep.
Oh, no, I'm wrong. There is another one. Shawn Michaels.
Aha.
So there
and
is-
JBL.
And JBL. So that's 2 more. So there's 10 on here.
Yeah.
I completely...
I forgot about that segment too.
We all forgot about that segment, and hopefully forever.
Yeah. But still, only one active wrestler.
Yeah. Dustin should have been.
He will be.
I think eventually will be.
It will be. He goes in as gold dust.
As he should, though. I mean, he was most well... Yeah, Dustin Rhodes, the person, has played a lot of characters, but he's going to be most well known to WWE stalwarts as Gold Dust.
Yep.
Just like Cody Rhodes.
Edge is
gonna
going
be
for
forever known.
his hug.
Look at that hug. He hugged him.
He hugged him in the dick.
He hugged him in the dick. Well done.
Yes. Well done with the clothesline.
Posture, man. Posture.
Triple H Warrior WrestleMania 25.
Oh, God.
Here we go. Here we go, Sleazy. I
It's
think
the finish.
this is what I thought you thought was the finish.
Yeah.
Boom. And then Jeff, of course,
Whoop.
had to move my legs that way.
I love it, though. I love it.
See, in that case, I would just pull Triple H out.
Well, he was on that side of the ring.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, instead of having Jeff move his legs around for the obvious pull out.
Well, that's on Jeff,
You're
to be
right.
fair.
There's the king right there.
Oh, so 11.
11.
I didn't realize he was on the show.
Because we had the commentary off, and he was like shown once.
Yeah.
11.
So 11 people on this show.
Yep.
Are we sure we're not missing anybody?
There might be some females, but I don't know.
Some females.
I don't remember.
Wow.
I don't know if Maurice is in.
I don't know.
I burped.
That's actually a good question. I don't know. There's so many that were like that, you know? Edge, WWE Hall of Famer. When was he? Oh, Conquistador Uno.
Yep.
That's who he is.
Still looking, folks. We're looking.
You can't look. I can't do it.
I find it funny that Shawn Michaels and Sonny were both in the same class.
It was sunny days that day. No? Nothing? Okay. I'll be okay with that. Taker was not on this show, though.
He was not, no. Beth Phoenix.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Beth Phoenix is 12.
Oh, wait. Isn't Mickey James?
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I don't remember if she's on it or not. Bella's.
Oh, they were in that segment. So that now we're up to 15?
The Great Khali.
When the fuck did they do
2021.
that? Oh, God. So that's 16. Holy shit, dude.
I didn't even realize. I forgot the Great Khali. And that's it.
We said that when we had 9.
Well, I'm literally going through all the classes.
Like
Literally the classes.
Okay. Maybe I should look. Well, was Layla one of them?
Layla's not in the WWE Hall of Fame.
So there's 16 of them.
Yes.
Good God Almighty! Won't somebody stop the goddamn match? Charlie Haas. Goddamn Charlie Haas. I love how they're all like gotten up because we all know that they're going to do some spot on the next
Spear! Gore! Gore!
No. He didn't pin. Nobody kicked out of that. Or somebody kicked out of that. So therefore it wasn't the gore. It was just a spear.
How do you know someone kicked out of it? He haven't pinned him yet.
Jeff Hardy won the match. So I'm pretty
But it
sure he
doesn't
didn't
mean
get pinned.
Yeah, but it doesn't
1,
mean,
2, 3
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he didn't
by
kick
the
out.
gore because it wasn't the gore. It was just a spear.
So if he gets one pin attempt on him,
No, that's not the.
you're right.
That is not
If
how.
he kicks out, then it's not the gore.
No.
Yeah,
If he kicks out, it's not the gore.
that's what I'm saying. We're on the same page. If he kicks out, it's not the gore. But if someone tries to pin him, then
It's a spear.
it's a spear. That's what I'm saying. We're on the same
Which
page.
it was because he didn't lose the match. He won the match.
I mean,
Execution.
or JR calls, well, that was a DDT right there.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
The D to the T. Oh, thank God it's almost over. I'm in so much pain and I'm hot. I don't have to poop or pee, but I'm so hot. That light is on for literally no reason.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It's almost over anyway. And that light's on for literally no reason.
Well, it was earlier. Because it was getting dark in here.
It's an audio podcast. Who cares?
Yeah, I'd like to see, and you have fucking notes, so what the hell are you
I
talking
could have
about?
saw Double A Spine Buster. Well, guess what? We're over. This is done.
How dare you?
I crumpled
We still
up.
got 10 minutes of them fucking around. Well, Jeff Hardy fucking around.
Pedigree.
Fuck your finish. Wow!
Kozlov.
Main event Vladimir Kozlov.
Yep, pulls him out.
I've forgotten this. Doesn't even know how to do a fucking throw into the stairs. Triple H basically just
there's
goes
Matt
there.
Hardy, what I was referencing, so it makes sense that in the opening match, where people forget about him.
Main event, Matt Hardy.
And he gets bullied by Kozlov, and here comes Jeff. Just pushes him off.
Just fuck you.
Fuck your finish.
So, in other words, Vladimir Kozlov and Edge are in bed together.
Or he just hates Triple H.
No, because he fucked Jeff Hardy out of the title too.
Well, that's true. Maybe just
specifically, he didn't have to go after Jeff Hardy, so it wasn't just a vendetta against Triple H.
He wants the title. What you think you want Jeff Hardy to win? He's the easiest one to beat.
Right.
He'll kill himself.
Right.
Yeah. So.
The fuckery in this match.
There's one little bit of storytelling I actually do like at the end. It's actually after the match.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember it either. You don't remember anything.
Right.
What'd you have for breakfast yesterday?
I didn't have breakfast.
Not yesterday. I said, what'd you have for breakfast yesterday?
Oh, yesterday.
Fuck, you'll finish.
God damn it, pal. Jesus Christ. Eggs and hash browns and a bagel.
There you go.
Without cream cheese, because that
was
apparently a thing.
You're still wrong because it was home fries. 2,
no, it's hash browns.
it was home fries.
No, it wasn't.
Because I had my home fries this morning. Do you have hash browns? I thought it was home fries.
I'm pretty sure I had hash browns.
Pretty sure you're wrong.
Because they gave you an option of home fries or hash browns.
It was home fries or grits.
Grits was an option, yeah.
But, grits. Anyway.
Right?
Bagel with cream cheese, without cream cheese, equals sociopath. He's going to concerto him.
Solo certo.
And then Jeff Hardy's like, I hit you.
Wow.
With
what a fucking dangerous chair shot. For fuck's sake.
Yes. And for some reason... Oh, okay.
Because fuck you.
Is that a plane?
Yes, it is.
Aha.
Right in the finish.
Yes.
Not quite in the finish. Is this the finish? No, this isn't the
This
finish.
is the finish.
Oh, it is the finish, yeah, because Jeff stays up there for the entire
Yes.
time. It's like, my nuts hurt, my nuts hurt, my nuts hurt. Oh, yeah,
You
Swan.
hit him right between the mother and the fucker.
Oh, that's right. Triple H hits him with a pedigree here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Takes the pedigree, and then he swantons him to break the pin.
Yeah. And for some reason, he misses Triple H, but for some reason, and there it is. Jeff Harvey's...
The most heel move of the entire match was Jeff Hardy fucking
hitting Edge.
hitting Edge and stealing the pin from Triple H.
By the way, it was a gore because he never kicked out of it.
He didn't get pinned after that?
Nope.
Wow.
Never got attempted to get pinned.
Wow.
So therefore...
Oh, because Kozlov.
Yes.
It was only because of Kozlov.
So therefore, It was
He
a gore.
took a gore.
He took a gore.
Well, I'll go call Rhino. Say yo.
Yeah. So this goes on for like another 10 minutes. We could probably stop it here.
Yeah, I absolutely want to stop
The
it
bit
here.
of storytelling that I do like is Matt Hardy does not come out to celebrate with him, even though we just helped him during the match.
Yeah, because he was all about
foreshadowing.
Yeah, because it was all about Kozlov. It had nothing to do with Jeff.
Well, that too, but also since he's the one that attacked Jeff, why would he come out and
Help
celebrate with him?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was a nice bit of foreshadowing. You're right about that.
Yep.
All in all, what are your thoughts on this show?
It was a good show, not a great show by any means. And like you said, not a memorable show. The only thing you remember about is probably Jeff Hardy's first title win. Other than that, nothing. Not
only did I not remember most of the show, if not all of the show, I don't remember any of the bullshittery that happened during the main event. So literally my only memory of the show, other than Mae Young, was the Swanton and him celebrating.
Yeah.
But I didn't even watch him celebrating that night. I watched him celebrating after the fact.
After the fact, yep.
So my biggest memories of the show aren't even the show itself. So it was a nightmare. Jeff's title reign turned into a fucking ridiculous mess. The show is fine. Even that match was okay for what it was, but even still, fucking menagerie of bullshit, especially in a triple threat match. I can't give it more than 3 stars. Going back 14 years later, knowing that I was a Jeff Hardy fan then, looking back with a little bit more critical eye, goddamn, this. I kind of foreshadowed this earlier in the show here, but do you believe it was the right time for Jeff to win the title? My answer is no.
Yes, I thought it was the right time. I just, even if he didn't have, losing to Edge at the Rumble was okay. It makes sense with the Matt Hardy thing, but the whole, the pyro is going to explode off into space, and the whole burning of the house down, which I think actually really happened, but they turned into an angle. But
yes, yeah, they did, by the way.
But like just the bullshit surrounding that, like, he won the title, but everything is going wrong with him, so blah blah blah. And
I don't like that. I think that the entire here's the reality. I think is that they pulled the trigger on him and then realized it wasn't his right time, so they did the bullshittery afterwards.
I think it made him winning the title in the world title in the summer mean more by doing it.
I disagree.
But it just...
I disagree. 100% disagree. I think his first title win should have been the world title win. I think he was not ready for this moment. I think he was not ready personally or professionally.
Definitely not personally.
This was not one of his... You could tell, even in the match, he was kind of a little fucked up. You know, there were spots that he missed. Even in places where he was trying to do ridiculous bumps and stuff like that. I don't know. It's sad because it's kind of tarnished one of the few earlier moments of professional wrestling that I had. You know, this was like, what, 3rd or 4th pay-per-view we'd ever gone to? So,
our 3rd together.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was that... It was
New Year's Revolution,
and then before that was our first one, which was
Great
American Bash. So it's a nice time in our memory because it was us doing it, but in terms of professional wrestling at that point, the memory's kind of tarnished because of Jeff Hardy's future from then on out.
Right.
So that's pretty much it for the show. Obviously, we already did plug, so we're just going to kind of sign off here. If you guys, love this content, please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Juice the algorithm, if you will. But that's it for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is The Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer again. Fuck Tony Khan and his, quote, alleged coke habit. A hot dog's not a sandwich. A sub is not a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. And I don't know what the next watch along is going to be, so I can't plug it. So we'll find out.